Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to more Lunar Silver Star Harmony on the PlayStation Portable emulator because I do not have a feasible way to capture card it, which is unfortunate because for the last several streams we have been plagued with multiple issues with the game crashing, which hopefully having the game first and foremost up front will help solve that. It certainly seemed to help a bit towards the end of the last time that we streamed this game on Tuesday. Hopefully that'll continue to alleviate the issue. One thing I will absolutely positively need to make sure that I do before we get started is Thursday we played Castlevania Curse of Darkness on my PlayStation 2. The first such People's Redeem streams that we've been doing in 2026 after I'd gone on a hiatus from that. As a result of doing that, I had to enable a certain amount of microphone to webcam offset, and I forgot to change that back. So before I proceed with an emulator, which is not going to have any delay, presumably, I don't want to have my reactions be like 1.5 seconds after something happens, because that's effectively what it's going to be unless you change it back. So let's go to scene number 1, and I'm going to go ahead and it's going to appear that we're going to be desynced at first because I'm going to go into my camera filter and I'm going to turn off the video delay so the audio is now no longer going to match my lip flaps. And then I need to go into the microphone setting, into wrong one, not audio properties, but advanced audio properties, and fix the microphone desynced for seconds to 0, and now everything should be fixed. Now the only other things we need to do is get the emulator on and hope that it does not crash and burn everything. Welcome, Running Wild Video. Hope you are excited to show Ghaleon to Berg. Ghaleon's going to be like, "What? I thought there was going to be a harvest festival here. Why haven't you done it?" And we will disappoint him. It's not going to be great. So I'm going to go ahead and go here, and then I have plugged this in, so presumably everything should work. I am going to go ahead and get my bromide guide pulled up here because I know we are going to have to get the one that's in Berg, but there's several things that are going to happen pretty much in the near immediate future. Several ones that are tied to Kyle's presence, which we will be getting not that long from now, honestly. We should absolutely be able to get the gang together by the end of the stream. I don't really have a goal. I do have a hard cap as to when I need to get offline, though. I do have a 9 o'clock watch along, um, which I feel kind of bad starting this one late, considering it's not like I had work delaying me this time or anything. Anyway, enough yapping. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm not sure why it didn't just let me manually select it. Let's get the mouse cursor off of here, unless people like it. I don't think people do. There we go. All right. So we literally just were told by Ghaleon that he needs to go meet with Mel in Marivia and make preparations to go ahead and charter a boat from Safe back, excuse me, not from Safe, to Safe from Marivia. So that should be exactly where we left off. No, I'm not. I think you're wrong. I don't think it does. Welcome, a cancel. All right, we are all set. Oh my goodness, 9 hours. We would have beaten the whole game by now if this was on the remastered edition. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of here. It is actually shockingly shocking how quickly you can beat the game on remastered. It's wonderful. Alright. I'm trying to remember how to run. And even debating if there even was a way to make yourself go faster. I don't think there is. I think it's just that speed. Oh, Luna is... Oops. There's got to be a goddess statue around here somewhere, right? Yep, right here. And we just walk right past... Oh. We're going to be doing that a lot. It's like Google's helpful suggestions. Did you mean this? No, I did not. I meant to do this. Now we can head over to Maribia. Do not quite have the white dragon wings yet, but we will soon. I'm wondering if there's going to be anything different about the boat ride there than there were in the other different versions. Any new additional scenes, things of that nature. We've had 2 so far, which has been the introduction. There's been the nighttime sleep and Mia exposition, which I think the Mia bit was fine. I actually like the Mia inclusion. But ultimately, we'll see. But we gotta visit Ramus, which is now located over here for some reason. I don't really get the logic of it, the building being there, but it is. Welcome to Ramus' store. The boss works hard to make this place a success. I admire that kind of dedication. I hate to admit this, but Ramus is already a better businessman than I ever was. He's even talking about opening up stores in other cities around the world. He calls it franchising. It sounds like Ramus is doing wonderfully, Alex. I wonder if he's going to open a store in Berg. Welcome to Ramus' store, Green Eyes. I only wish that you were on sale. Alright. Oh, we never equipped our weapon back. That's important. I forgot. There's a lot of things we forgot to do. Ramus Donald. Thank you for business, Green Eyes. Promise me that you'll come back soon. I feel like they talked about his Green Eyes quite a lot in the original. It was like more tied toward like the prophecy of being a Dragon Master than anything else. I haven't been back to Berg in so long. Did you ever miss it, Alex? I know I do sometimes. If you see my dad, tell him my business is doing great. Haven't been back to Berg in so long. Okay, same dialogue. Fair enough. Alright, well, Ramus, good luck to you. We will be back soon for bromides. Do not worry. Anything new with now that we know who Kyle is? I thought Kyle and his men were okay guys. Yep. So there was updated dialogue, even with looking at a poster. I heard of the trouble in Vane. Ghaleon is talking to Mel, but I'm sure you can interrupt. And that is everything I know of the situation as it stands at this moment. Visiting the White Dragon to gather more information is quite prudent at this time. For you see, I suspect that the Magic Emperor aspires to the rank of Dragon Master. However, only Quark would know that for certain. The Magic Emperor? That's a frightening thought. The fact that he hijacked Lamia's powers lends weight to your argument, though. You guys... What? Huh? The portraits were not helpful in that situation. I had no idea who said what. But fine. Dad, it looks like we have guests. Oh, Alex, welcome. I heard your story from Ghaleon. How did you do in Vane? Oh, before I forget, this is my daughter, Jessica. Jessica, aren't you going to say hello? Of course. How do you do, Alex? My father's told me so much about you. Hello? What are you talking about, Jessica? Do you have a brain cramp or something? What a fascinating creature you brought with you, Alex. No, shut up. Yes, it's true. So here you're traveling in hopes of becoming a Dragon Master, Alex. How absolutely wonderful. Next time you're in the area, I'd love to sit down and talk with you about your adventures. What's with the act, Jessica? Just the other day we were in Shut your trap, Null. What a cute little kitty. How does he talk? I'm glad you enjoy Maribia. Please stay in our city as long as you wish. Why is Jessica pretending not to know us, Alex? Welcome, Tay. You're just in time. We're now in Mel's quarters. I am very excited to get to Berg. What do you think, lad? Isn't my daughter the most beautiful lass she ever set her eyes on? I only hope she can get over her shyness. Bwahaha. Mel's not very good at keeping a straight face. I should help him out. At last, you made it. There's no time to waste. We need a new Dragon Master. I hesitated to become one because of Dyne, but I can't let my personal feelings prevent me from doing what needs to be done. We have to meet with Quark and determine the locations of the other dragons. Yes, Ghaleon Sprite. If we fail, the Magic Emperor will surely become invincible and destroy those worlds. Yes, he's the only one that, like, has the most work done with his faces. He gets all the facial expressions, which I mean, fair. It's like, wow, he's going to be a really important character. The mission is therefore of the utmost importance. I think they did, like, a couple of them in the, whenever we're getting the briefing about the fake Dragon Master and Lan, they might have done a couple, because I was reacting to his faces, but I think he stood by the window in the magic school suitcase, like, towards the back, whenever we entered. I must meet with Quark at once. 2 ats. That's how urgent it is. My Ghaleon would never. The ship to Honmel Isle isn't ready yet, but the sailors are working as quickly as they can. They said they'll be ready to sail by tomorrow morning. Dad, why don't we let Alex and his friends stay here tonight? I'd love to hear their tales of adventure. That's a fine idea, Jessica, but you won't get scared by their stories, will you? I'll be fine, Dad. All right then, Alex, make yourself at home. Here's my room, guys. Relax. Take a load off. Are you feeling okay? 1 second you're you, and the next you're completely different. Yes, I feel fine, Null. You don't get it, do you? Oh, we have control. Okay, fine. That's fine. Why are you going, Alex? Did you hear what Jessica said? Why is Jessica acting so strange? Is she feeling all right? It seems weird to have control here at all. I mean, what's the point? Of course I remember you. I just couldn't say anything in front of my dad. Why not, Jessica? My father always tells me how much I remind him of my mom. If he knew that I was really like him, and that I was sneaking out of the shrine to go on my own adventures, he'd freak out, and I'd be grounded until I was 50. How do you stand it? I could never keep my true self hidden away. Not from someone who cared for me as your father cares for you. So what happened to you guys in Vane? No one's sleeping until I get every unsavory detail. It happened like this. Yes, I know. And that's all I have to say about that. So everyone at the shrine was enchanted by the spell? How embarrassing. You're lucky you skipped out of school that day. We actually never went to the shrine to find that out. It's a good thing we knew that. What? I don't know what you're talking about, Alex. Truthfully, I forgot to go back there. And all. Ghaleon's a great magician, but he can't be expected to do this all by himself. Alex, I think you should talk to Quark too and find out what information you can from him. Anyway, for dinner tonight, I'm going to whip you all up a special something. Really? Are you a good cook, Jessica? Of course I am. You just leave the cooking to me. Great, I'm starving. Oh, now we're here. Alex, where do you think you're going? Jessica said she'd cook us something to eat. Because Master Mel had to go on ahead and compliment Jessica on her fluke of a fried egg, we're in this mess. Well, I guess I better get myself to the store and pick up some emergency rations. It may not seem like it, but I've been feeling pretty good about my cooking skills as of late. Okay, this is definitely new. Who knew the basis of cooking could be so stressful and relaxing at the same time? It's utterly mind-bending. It's time to make something with a taste that'll blow your minds. Clang, clang, crackle, bang. All right, now I'm on a roll. Oh, you couldn't be more wrong, you bone-headed womanizing drunkard. You didn't know the more you tenderized the meat, the better it tastes, did you? What else does this need? Well, whatever. Cooking is all about the love you put into it anyway. That's obviously what people say. Don't think, feel the emotion. Uh-oh, this is a little too well done. No worries, though. It's all going to the same place. Maybe I can cover the taste with a smidgen of sugar. Nah, it's all about the subtle flavors anyway. Alright, what's this and that? A moderate amount? A tad? How much is that supposed to be, you stupid book? Alex, Jessica's really making food, right? Yeah, I know, right? It's like Persona 4. Like, we all get to point and laugh at the people being bad at cooking. Yeah, I hope so. I just started having a real bad feeling about this. Don't worry, Null. It's not like anything's going to explode, right, guys? Take that. Yeah, hiya. Yeah, I guess so. I guess this is This is development and building characters, right? Not really. I mean, tell us more about Jessica's mother. If you want to do something interesting, why not do that? Have her just sit down and explain more about her mother. I don't know, like do something other than this. I'm really sorry about this, everyone. Don't sweat it. The dinner the head cook made for us after that was the best I've ever had. My belly's content. There's no need to be down on yourself, Jessica. You can always try again, right? Pathetic, aren't I? My father always told me about how perfect of a woman— oh, she's doing it now. Okay, fine. How perfect a woman my mother was. Despite the fact that I'm her daughter. Why do— okay, no, she's actually not going to do it then. Why do things always end up like this? I'm sure if my father knew about my rough side, he'd be disappointed. I don't think I could handle it if he— Jessica. I'm sorry to be rambling on like that. Everyone just forget what I said, okay? You've got a long boat ride ahead of you to get to Hanmel Isle tomorrow. Why don't you all get some rest? You're more than welcome to use this room. Good night, everyone. I knew we'd be returning home, Alex, but not with Ghaleon as our escort. I guess our adventure is coming to an end. Man, am I pooped. Good night, Noel, and good night, Alex. My goodness, what was in Jessica's cooking? Eh? Good morning. Good morning, Luna. Why is that in all caps? Huh? You're looking a little pale. Is everything all right? I had that dream again. That's all it is, Luna. Just a dream. I know, but... You're right, Alex. Let's just bid farewell to Master Mel. Hey, Alex, did you sleep well? I sure did. Ghaleon's probably waiting for you at the harbor. Better not keep him. Please take care of yourselves and come back soon. I pray to the goddess to keep you all safe. Since I study at the shrine, my prayers get first priority, teehee. Someone give this girl an Oscar. Good luck on becoming a Dragon Master, Alex. I know you can do it. There's nothing I'd like more than to set sail with you on Ghaleon to safe, but it's best I stay here. In these troubled times, the citizens are already starting to get scared. If I left, it might start a panic, and we don't want that, lad. All right, off to the harbor. Which I think is going to be down this way. I might be wrong. Also, I think, yeah, Luna's still gutted of all equipment, because, let's face it, Ghaleon's gonna be doing all of the fighting if we have to do any mandatory fighting. Did you say Ghaleon? Now that's a fine brand of liquor, that Ghaleon one is. Ghaleon brand liquor? What are you talking about, you drunken bum? Captain's been busting our chops to make sure Mel's boat is shipshape, and that's never fun when you're suffering from the Queen mother of all godforsaken hangovers. I just want to know why the hell we're taking Ghaleon to Hanmel Isle in the first place. Good morning. I trust you slept well. Are you ready to sail? Yes, we're ready to go home to Berg. Then let us depart post haste. I'm counting on you, Alex of Berg. So tell me, what drives you to become the Dragon Master? What leads you to attempt what so many others before you have tried and failed to achieve? Well, I want to protect the people of the world, of our world, and the people I care about. How very noble of you. But the Dragon Master's power is meant for much more than mere protection, and the magnitude of his responsibility to wield that power well is immeasurable. May I ask another question of you? Of course, Master Ghaleon. If you had to choose between the survival of the one you cared about the most, or the lives of everyone in our world, which would it be? One or many? Love or duty? How could anyone make that choice? A Dragon Master is forced to make such choices every day of his existence, but we're getting considerably ahead of ourselves, aren't we? You're not a Dragon Master yet, not even close. Think about my question during your travels, boy. The closer you are to becoming a Dragon Master, the more important it is to answer. By the way, Luna, so renowned is your singing voice that word of your abilities is spread all the way to Vane. When we reach Berg, I would desire nothing more than to listen to you sing. I don't think my voice is that special, but I'd be honored to sing for you, Master Ghaleon. I look forward to it, Luna, and there's no need to be modest about your talent. You have a gift, you should share it with the world. Look, Alex, over there, on the edge of the horizon. It's safe. It's so good to be back home. Well, what a quaint little hovel this is. You look tired, boy, but as they say, evil never sleeps. Take me to the cave of the White Dragon. I'm anxious to catch up with dear Quark. What equipment do you have? And can I loot it? I probably cannot, because the Sega CD seemed to be the singular version I could. What do you got? Gale Staff, boost agility. Knit with Knowledge, the Sage Robe. We've got the Jeweled Bangle, which is bedizened with gems. We have the Tri-Ring, which is all status change word. Like, I guess he needs it. He's level 99. I suppose in case he gets confused in battle and starts killing us. We cannot, of course, take off any of the equipment. Very, very sad time. Alright. We're almost... He has, like, one more range than we do, technically. Does he... I don't think he has a limit break. He definitely didn't in Lunar Legend, but... In any event, let's get going. We could do it. We got the garbage can lit. I'm sorry, the stew pot lit. Got a little bit of an upgrade. Arr, I'll wait here for you until you take care of your business with the White Dragon. Arr. I had a fight with my husband over never putting the seat down after using the toilet. I'd even packed my bags and was about to return to my parents' house in Arabia, but my husband, I could leave. Sir Sniffenbottom, I couldn't, so I stayed. Yeah, what? I can't remember if Safe had different music or not. Oh boy, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember if Safe had. Yeah, it may have just been the same town music because I don't remember any different music for Safe than the other versions. Although Sega CD probably had a different song. I think it was. Although Sega CD might have had a different track. I think all of the others might have used Berg's. I guess I never really thought about it, but I think you're right. I think it is something they've used. And now I'm trying to repair a relationship for my Poochie's sake. We should return to Berg soon to make sure your parents are doing all right. Hey, I was looking for you kids. Thanks to you, I closed the deal and made a fortune. Here's a little something as thanks for your heroism. 1,000 silver. If I need your help again, I promise I'll make it even more worth your while. I don't even know what we did, but thank you. I'll take it. I'm so relieved that we're able to sail Ghaleon to save them without any trouble. I spent the entire voyage waiting for the Vile tribe to strike. It wouldn't matter if they had. Ghaleon would have wiped them out with his magic. Welcome to my home, young heroes. What's that? You saved our port from destruction. Of course you're heroes. Oh, what's that to being called heroes? I get it. Look, I can use magic. What spell was that? The kind which adds a single strand of hair to my head. I don't think there's a person alive who'd be able to tell the difference. I'm going to be a great magician and make my hair defy gravity, too. Oh, Alex, you look so hot, I could just melt. Gotta get any stronger and I won't be able to restrain myself. I helped him, you know. You're cute, but I'm not a cat person. Alex is the only one who melts my butter. I just want to be loved. Is that so wrong? I already have my dress picked out, love bug. Just pick a time and place, growl. Ghaleon has nothing to say about anything here. If you like my bottom and call me Pink, you are the legendary Ghaleon. What brings you to our freaking town? Alright. Not very talkative. I think there were a couple of people he talked to here, but certainly Berg. Clyde went to Murby on the same ship as you, but he's backing up to his old tricks. He's been crooked for so long, he doesn't know the meaning of the word straight. What a shame. I thought he might change his ways after we humiliated him. He's probably lamenting the fact that he didn't get his own boat song. I mean, in this greatly enhanced PSP port, he should have had the opportunity to have a boat song, just like Luna did, but he didn't. Hello, children. You probably guessed that my little trip to Maribia didn't exactly pan out. So now I'm back here, running the same old cons. It's terribly depressing, really. Yeah, I was about to say, she had a lot more to say, and even in Lunar Legend, she had more to say. So I don't know. It's weird. Like, they have the dialogue, they just don't have the retorts sometimes? Still not old enough to drink, are you, kids? Too bad. We don't want your beer anyway. How could it possibly taste any better than milk? What, is that Master Ghaleon of the Magic Guild? What's that snotty apprentice said the other day was true then? Amazing! Master Ghaleon is headed for Berg? That's where Dine's monument is. Okay, that'll probably get him to talk. Ghaleon's come all this way just to visit a grave? Oh, not even that! Wow. Really not chatty. Welcome to the port city of Saith. It's good to see you again. Do you remember us? Of course, you saved our homes and our jobs. How could we forget such selfless heroism? Long time no see, kids. How was your trip to the mainland? Fun? I bet you've seen things over there that you never imagined. Yeah. At this point, I was just talking to people out of like, okay, he's got to respond to somebody, but like, I guess not. We're gonna go to the Godot Woods, or Godot Woods, as I like to call it. Famous for its coffee. Alright. Let's see if we can get Ghaleon's victory animation in play here. So Ghaleon should go first with his agility. Yeah, he just crosses his arms, his cloak flutters, and then like it just stops moving, just like everything else. I tried to dodge, but I couldn't do it. In any event, easy enough to end the fight fast. We'll just look at all of Ghaleon's animations. Including him swinging his staff for an attack. Okay, that looked like it was a path going up, and it's not. Not even close. Alright, I'm gonna have him attack. Yep, he's got the status ring on. He's too good to get poisoned. All right, off to Berg. We still have 2 other fights we could probably get in on the White Dragon Cave. We also need to get the Bromide in Alex's house, now that Ghaleon is back with us. Alex, you came back. I'm so happy to see you again, but spending all that time with Luna hasn't made your heart grow fonder of me, has it? Nobody has anything to say. Alex, isn't Ramus with you? That kid's been missing since he left the village with you. I knew something like this would happen to that knucklehead. Ramus is in Maribia and he owns a store. He's working very hard, thank you. Wow, that's Master Ghaleon. What a cool robe. When I grow up, I'm going to be a magician as cool as Ghaleon. What an annoyingly effusive little boy. Ghaleon is as strong as Dine, isn't he? Too bad you had to miss the festival, you two. Alex? Okay, so they acknowledge the festival. Yeah, so nice. Although in Lunar Legend, we get to actually participate in it. Alex, it just wasn't the same without your beautiful music accompanying Luna. You'll perform at next year's festival, won't you? We have to practice when we return from our adventure, don't we, Alex? It's alright, Alex, it'll be fine. In fact, I've already found someone and safe. We'll be married by next spring when the snow melts. Wish us a happy marriage. It's been a while since I saw you kids. Where's Ramus? Was he beaten up or thrown in jail? What? He's running a jewelry shop in Maribia? Jeez, anything goes in the big city these days. I'm glad you guys are back. I missed your friendly banter. Oh dear, I'm afraid we'll be leaving again soon. Master Ghaleon, wow, what a surprise to see one of the 4 heroes here in Berg. So how long have you been in one of Ghaleon's disciples, Alex? Alex isn't serving Ghaleon, he's just helping him out. You're not serving Ghaleon? He's the most powerful mage in all the land, you're crazy. Then again, maybe he'll take me under his wing as a disciple instead. Could it be, Alex? It's been a while now, hasn't it? And it looks like you've brought quite the guest with you, too. If Master Ghaleon has come to Berg, it must mean he's here to see the White Dragon, am I right? Congratulations are in order, as it will be the first birth of a Dragon Master in 15 years. Ghaleon has nothing to say. Ghaleon, with the death of Dine, you are now the world's greatest hero. Have you come here to pay your respects to your fallen friend? Oh, Alex, it's you. It's good to see that you've made it back safe and sound. And who's that gentleman with you? Well, bowl me over with a feather duster if it isn't Master Ghaleon. Welcome back to our humble village. Dine's Memorial, it's to the north of here, but you know that, of course. Greetings, Society. It really has been ages since we've seen you in our neck of the woods. Just a lot of ellipses with him. What purpose does this pathetic monument stand to serve? A pitiful attempt to keep Dine's memory alive? Our world must stop dwelling on the relics of the past and look towards the future. A future ruled by one stronger than a feeble Dragon Master. One who can unite the world with pure strength of will alone. Want to see it again? Okay, no, I guess he clearly does not. He loves it. Anyway, to our house. You want to see our father, Oro? Because he has a name in this. Alex, no, what are you doing back in the village so soon? What, you're guiding Master Ghaleon across our island? Oh my, Master Ghaleon, please forgive my ignorance. I did not recognize you. This is such a great honor. Please have mercy on my son and shower him with the benefit of your wisdom. No need to worry. You've raised yourself a fine young man. To be quite frank, he reminds me of Dine himself at this age. You become a man, Alex, no doubt about it. I've never been more proud of you. Oh my goodness, is that Master Ghaleon with you, Alex? I can't believe it. Ghaleon, it is an honor to meet one of the 4 heroes. Alex, you should have given some sort of warning. My hair's a mess. Were you okay on your trip? Did you catch a cold? Did you get a tummy ache? You feel warm. We're all fine. Let me just make sure I'm correct about the bromide timing here. Am I able to get it while Luna's still in the party? Alex, you look sad. Do you want a teddy bear too? What are you doing, Alex? Stop poking around my room this very instant. Alex? What are you doing with my bed? Get away from it this instant, you pervert. Well, I have deduced there is no bromide here, so we will move on to the basement. There's nothing we can use inside here, Alex. Okay, why Why is my computer not turning on? I may have to hard turn it off and then turn this one back on, just to get the bromide list up. In any event, let's go to the area where we practiced with Luna. Hey, Alex, do you want to stop by? Okay, well, Luna's exactly where I wanted to go. Do you want to stop by the springs? Me? Sure. Don't mind me. I'm sure this is your first time home in quite some time, so please do as you like. Thank you for your consideration, Master Ghaleon. This way. The springs are where Alex and I always used to practice our songs to offer to the goddess Althena. It feels just like yesterday we were here. And yet, it feels like so much time has passed between us. No, we don't get the evil laws from where she's possessed from Dahlia Hawthorne for a while. We're good for right now. This song, could it be? It all makes sense now. The Song of Althena. Now, I think what's confusing is this is technically an optional scene, right?
It's not empty.
That's right. It's the song Althena sang as she journeyed beside us.
This is what this, my face when this happened. Like I just tilted my head. I mean, I get. Why do we need this set up? I mean, the one thing that does need to be set up is, well, no, I guess not, because Quark reveals that Luna was the person born that day, which, I mean, it would make sense if Ghaleon heard Luna sing at some point, but, like, yeah. Welcome, Hikaru, as well, to the backstory party.
Teaching us that the joy and sadness of our world and all its people's hopes and dreams are found within the melody.
As she has ceaselessly watched over us with infinite compassion. Althena's true and undying love for this world and for all of her people. That is the meaning of this song.
I don't think we did. Yep, we definitely did not need that scene. I will just go out and say it. Master Ghaleon, I'm sorry to have kept everyone waiting. Let's get going to the White Dragon Cave, shall we? Yes, it would be in our best interest to do so. An empty song with no power. No, you and I are not the same, Eiffel. Okay, I guess we're ruminating about this person who doesn't matter. That's fine, I guess. He's doing all of this because of this person who clearly mattered, I guess, but didn't matter. I don't know. It's like, I mean, if you guys couldn't figure out that Ghaleon was evil, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Did you need this entire game to do it? White Dragon Cave? Oh, that's right. I was about to say, in these dungeons, I don't think we have the other people follow us. I mean, I can't I know Game Arts was on this, but I feel like other than like Iwadare coming back to like handle some of the remixing of the tracks, I mean I can't imagine this is the story we wanted to tell. I feel like there had to have been a different director for something like this. It just seems so needlessly there's certain things that definitely enhance your experience, but this is not one of those things. It's one of those things where I'm like, okay, maybe it'll kind of stop after like the introduction, and it's just gonna be part of this bedtime story, and it ultimately won't matter, and it's gonna be throwaway. But no, I guess it's all part of Ghaleon's deep motivations, which I think were carried across quite fine without its help. Well, anyway. The head popping in the background is just weird. You have returned, Alex, and you are even stronger than when I last beheld you. Do my eyes deceive me? Ghaleon, how many years have passed since we last set eyes on one another? Yeah, I know. It was just like one screen. We didn't see the last and final spell. I apologize. It's the I believe it's not the rock and roll. We did rock and roll, fire, ice. We didn't do the wind one. Yeah, it's very strange. I mean, on the one hand, I guess they're thinking, oh, they're going out and kidnapping songstresses. Maybe they need Ghaleon to go ahead and hear Luna sing at some point to be able to make the connection that this is the person that he's been searching for. But he literally has a scene here where he asks, hey, is this the girl? And then Brooke's like, yeah. And he's like, oh, okay. So I think you did need both. You needed one or the other. I feel it's strange to just have both. Yeah, I don't think it's a good change at all. I think it's extremely strange. I'm also pulling open the note here about the bromides. Let me get those pulled up. Yes, let me go to the compendium bromide section. Okay, after waking. Okay, so it's immediately after here that we do it. Fair enough. Yes, and so I think it is a strange story choice. I do not agree with it, and I do not condone it. 15 to be precise, not since Dragon Master Dine sacrificed his. Yes, the tragic memory fails to fade even at this age. Quark, I have but one question to ask of you. This girl, the one they call Luna, is she the one to whom Dragon Master Dine is? We already know now. Like, this is a pointless question now. This whole scene becomes not needed. Were you to know the truth of things, what assurance would it offer you? It is during unsettled times such as these when knowledge of the truth is of the utmost importance. Though at present I cannot make all things known. Believe in my words. What? I don't understand what you just said. Ghaleon, as Dragon Master Dine's most trusted friend, I cannot help but believe that there lies truth within your words as well. Yes. Yes, I am sure this is the way. So here's the confusing part about this. We could see in Lunar Legend that he literally has the power to kind of like go into like Alex's mind and go through this whole entire trial. Why can't he deduce Ghaleon's intentions through similar machinations? But fine. It's fine, it's all good. It's wonderful. We'll let the scene play out. Send in the clowns. Is there something wrong, Ghaleon?
The time has finally come. The time for a new god to restore order to this fallen world. Ghaleon, Not Ghaleon, dear Quark. Magic Emperor Ghaleon.
Ghaleon's the...
Magic Emperor?
Yes. And my first order of business shall begin with your enslavement, Quark! Quark, your power will be key in the reawakening of that which I seek. But first...
Well, that was most certainly the weakest of all of the Quark scenes. Quark, your power will be key in the reawakening of that which I seek. But first... Oh, it's literally just what he said! Why do I need to read it again? Did they forget that he said it? Did nobody talk to the people who just did the FMV? Anyway, and then whenever we're out of here, I'll read everything you wrote, say. Luna! Once everything sits squarely in the palm of my hand, the world shall finally be mine! Lamely throws it at Alex. Alex doesn't even react. Oh, there he goes. This is another example. It's the same as the stupid boat scene with us leaving safe. Like, everything. This shouldn't be me having to manually input. This should be a scene. This should be a scene without anybody's input. Like, everything needs to logically flow one after the other. Like, why do they do it like this? It's just so stilted, and it just makes the scene flow even worse than it should. My goodness, there's just so much bad about this. What happened? Where am I? This is Alex's house, but I thought we were in the cave. No? Alex, what happened to us? The last thing I remember is going into the White Dragon Cave with Ghaleon. Ghaleon. Wait, I remember now. I know what happened. Luna. Alex, she was kidnapped. Yeah, I'm glad this game didn't get a re-release. I mean, like, play Lunar Silver Star Touch. Like, if you want a mobile game, mobile version of Lunar, play that. Play Lunar Legend, but do not play Harmony. I really cannot condone it. Let me read what you wrote, Tay. No, I'm an idiot. I minimized it, so now my OBS froze. No, I'm the problem. No, I need to use my other computer to be able to look at chat. I cannot press the OBS chat button or I'm going to completely lock. Yeah, I know. Yes, it's still working, but we'll see if I can unscrew up OBS, but I'm going to go ahead and try to read chat on this, respond to chat on this, resist the urge or temptation to try to respond to chat in OBS. But let me read what Tay said before this entire stream comes crumbling down by me trying to unfix OBS or unscrew up OBS. You know for a fact Ghaleon is being evil and secretive here, and no Ghaleon being evil is pretty obvious. So, like, why make it more obvious? I don't know. I feel like this game it's clearly, like, unabashedly trying to make Ghaleon into, like, this sympathetic villain. Like, really, really early. Like, oh, he was marked with this tragic destiny by Eiffel, and, like, Eiffel getting, like, this last laugh, and then Ghaleon, like, I guess being more butthurt about Eiffel's words than, like, everything regarding the goddess. Apparently, I guess that, like, really stuck with him, even though, like, the rest of us were like, oh, okay, and moved on with our lives. I guess they're, like, trying to continually reinforce all of these hints, not because we need hints that he's Ghaleon, but we need hints that, like, he's this tragic person. Did you forget how tragic he is? I think is what they're trying to do here. I don't know, but yeah, just to go everything about that scene was, it seems like every scene that's supposed to have emotional payoff, number one, stop giving me manual control over the flow of the scenes. Like, just have those scenes play out without me having to press X, because clearly everything is supposed to play out one after another anyway. It's weird it doesn't do that. Yeah, it's just so strange. I don't feel like these scenes make Ghaleon more sympathetic. They added some stupid fate boats like to make them tragic. Yes, I mean, I think maybe I'm supposed to be saying more tragic. If I said sympathetic, it's not really the right word. It's supposed to be more fittingly. It's supposed to be more like of a tragic, like, tortured villain. But I thought he was tragic and tortured just fine without this. I think he came across as quite tragic and tortured throughout all of the narratives. Especially in, like, the Sega CD version, where it's like he explicitly outright knew that Dyne was still alive, like, explicitly, whereas in Lunar Silver Star Story Complete and these other versions, it was, like, more of a surprise. Although, given how much Ghaleon knows in Harmony for whatever reason, I suppose he probably knows that too. I don't know. It's just very, very strange. Yeah, and so here it's like, I don't know what it's born out of. I guess it's born out of Eiffel. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna try to go into my camera. Yes, so yeah, that's why yeah, so he knows in complete he didn't. Like, in complete, I'm pretty confident he did not know. Yeah, because he trailed off purposely. He didn't say his life, and I'm like, oh, he knows. He 100% knows. Very strange. I think that did it. Okay, that did it. Pull open the PSP before anything else goes wrong. All right. Yep, Null's wings are moving. His parents are vibing. That's it. We're back. Alex, Null, you're finally awake. Ghaleon took Luna and... I know, Null. You were brought here by an old friend, a man named... They can't even, like, they won't even move from their default positions for this scene. He found you in the White Dragon Cave and brought you here. I believe he's at Dyne's monument. You should go and thank him for saving your lives. You probably would have frozen to death had he not discovered you. Alex, Ghaleon might have taken Luna's body away, but her heart is always with you. Remember that, son, and get going. Every moment she's held hostage by that leech is a moment too long. Alex, Ghaleon... Okay. Only one line of dialogue that time. Oh, Alex, you're awake. You're alive. I was so worried about you. I prayed to Althena the entire time you slept. I don't know what I would have done without my precious little boy. Got Luna Bromide number 2. And I know it hasn't been that. It's been less than a year since we last went through our bromides, but it's this one. Harvest successful. All right. Oh, our father's actually moving. This is serious. Alex, you and Luna have grown up together. Your mother and I have watched a bond form between you, and we have watched that bond turn from friendship into love. I don't know if you've told her how you feel, Alex, Perhaps she already knows, but you must tell her now. Savor from Ghaleon. Oh, Alex, this man who saved you from the White Dragon Cave hiked up to Dian's monument. He was here once before, if memory serves. Why don't you go and speak to him? Like? Oh, good, you two are awake. I was afraid your sleep might be of the eternal type. Thank you for helping us, Like. We owe you our lives. But what the heck were you doing in the White Dragon Cave? Oh, I thought you might ask me that and all, but mum's the word. I hate secrets. Alex, I'm sorry for what happened to Luna, but what are you going to do about it? What am I going to do? For starters, I'm going to bite Ghaleon right in the... I meant you, Alex. What do you plan to do now? I'm going to think and then act decisively, Alex. I will defeat the Magic Emperor. I will save Luna. I'm going to bring Luna home safely, I swear it. You do realize that you're talking about going up against Ghaleon, one of the 4 legendary heroes. I've even heard that he rules supreme as the Magic Emperor, closely allied with the Vile tribe on the frontier. If there's any truth to it, then his power must be immense. Yet even knowing this, are you still determined to risk your own life to fight for what you believe in? Until my dying breath. Alex, I have not witnessed such courage and unshakable faith as yours in a very, very long time. Dragon Master Dian would be proud of your bravery, Alex. He would marvel at the strength that you have nurtured in your heart. Alex, do you know why Dian died 15 years ago? No, I don't. Like many others, Dian's heart was touched by the power of love. His vow was to a woman who, in her perfect love, continually had her heart turned towards the children of men. And when the time arose, he sacrificed it all, entrusting his hope to the future. And the Dian whom everyone knew as the greatest Dragon Master ever perished. Then again, helping the girl you love has never been an easy task. But since you're the one who said you would, there's nothing left except to put your shoulder to the wheel. That's a saying? I've never heard of it. I will. Now that's the right answer. I'll be cheering for you from the sidelines, Alex. Is that all we get? Just a simple go team go? Haha, you sure know how to make a man feel like a miser. Oh right, I almost forgot. I found this lying about in the cave where the white dragon was. I imagine it'll be useful for something. Catch. Got dragon wings. Till we meet again, Alex. It is kind of funny, you know, looking at Like's outfit because although one of the connections would only be viewable in the Sega CD version, but you kind of have like the beret looking thing that Lucia is wearing, and that cloak was actually that one boss that like brought out a gun that we ended up fighting in the Star Tower. He had like that same cloak on, so it's just kind of funny. Kind of seeing those outfits, that part of his outfit repurposed in like multiple ways for Lunar 2. Although I don't think they ever ended up using his cloak for anything in Lunar 2. That's why I reacted before the gun came out. I was just like, what on earth am I staring at? I kind of wish all of my VODs for Lunar 2 Sega CD were still active rather than just random clips. What a strange man, Alex. I'm glad he's helping us, but why is he doing it at all? I'm glad you're going to fight Ghaleon, because I'd hate to have to rescue Luna on my own. I hate to have to rescue the both of you. Okay, Alex, first we need to find out where Ghaleon took Luna. Do you think the white dragon wings Light gave us are some sort of clue? Let's give him a shot, Alex. Alright. Probably should save, although... because this can be an annoying area that we're about to do, but it's Harmony, so it may not be... well, it's Harmony, so it'll be an annoying area, but not necessarily annoying in terms of difficulty. I didn't mean to play the ocarina, but... that's how we cope. Where... dragon wings. I was looking for white dragon wings, no wonder I couldn't find it. Alex, we made it to Meribia, but where did all these monsters come from? What's happening here?
Power of Althena!
See, Jessica's playing smart. She's like battling right next to the goddess statue, so she can be like, fully healed, fully healed, fully. That's how I would play. So, great tactician. What the? Where did you come from? What kind of magic was that? Jessica, what's going on? What does it look like? Get in here and help me out. It's kind of annoying that they're spread out like this. But we'll go ahead and use Flash Cut because we can go ahead and use the statue right after. It is nice that Ghaleon and the Vile Tribe made sure to not destroy the Goddess Althea statues, despite how the Vile Tribe feels about Goddess Althea. See, if we were to play a game called a little-known game called Lunar Dragon Song, the Vile Tribe destroyed every one of the Goddess Althea statues in the Vile Tribe region, which was really irritating because it meant you couldn't heal anywhere in that land. So, good thing that they have lousy game. It's good. Thanks, you guys yanked my buns out of the fire. What happened here, Jessica? I went to grab something at the shrine, and when I returned, the entire city had been overrun. I can't believe how fast the beast attacked. Where are Luna and Ghaleon? Are they okay? Ghaleon has turned into the Magic Emperor. He commanded these beasts to attack Meribia. What? That's not all, Jessica. He enslaved the White Dragon and kidnapped Luna. I can't even comprehend it. How could something so terrible have happened? Wait, I think I understand. I think you need other expressions, but Ghaleon sent these demons here to distract us from his real target, my father. Alex, we have to help him. He must be in the mansion, fighting single-handedly against Ghaleon's evil hordes. You heard her, Alex. Let's hurry. Not even Mel could hold off those maniacal fiends forever. Heal? Ramus! Is your shop music playing? Of course! Hey, Alex, I haven't seen you for a while, but I've been hearing of your adventures. Ramus, are you sure it's okay to keep your store open right now? The Vile Tribe is marching through the streets. Are you kidding? This is the best time to be open. When people are afraid, they want to buy protection, and I'm here to sell it to them. I wanted to run when I heard about the Vile Tribe, but I knew I had to stay here, not just to make a profit, but also as a show of strength. Ramus, I'm impressed. And I am parched. I'm going to take a drink. My voice was fading pretty quickly. Welcome to Ramus' store, Green Eyes. Okay, it's this one. Never mind. Nothing new here. We're still good. Those starlights, you know, the starlights that were only available for sale at Bane, you know, those starlights, they're here. They're here in Ramus' shop. Ramus is awesome. I can't believe it. Even with all the monsters out there, my boss refuses to close up shop. I thought he was insane. Then I noticed how many people were coming here to buy equipment. Ramus is very smart, and very kind, and very, very cute. I want to ask Ramus out, but I don't want him to think I'm just after his money. I'm attracted to his mind, and his adorable little gut. I don't think I ever really believed in miracles until this moment, Alex. Alright, we are ready to fight. Oh, this is the debris that... Okay, it's so much harder to see where the debris is on this type of layout than it was in Silver Star Story Complete. We have Dragon Guard already. This is just silly. Why can't he get hit by anybody? Why is this evasion so nuts? Okay, so that is an actual staircase. Okay, his tether range, haha! Outsmarted. At this point, I don't think he can be hit by normal attacks. I don't understand, like, what stat is influencing his evasion this much. I know okay, there you go. He took 1 hit out of, like, 6. I'm like, I know he equipped the very, very rare drop of a Chihiro's Tail, but that only added, like, some agility. I mean, I don't know. Nothing has ever been this noticeable with any sort of previous Lunar game. Sega CD, there was no evasion. You just always hit. There was no possibility to dodge anything. It's the other ones that introduced evasion as a mechanic. But even then, this is just a nutty amount of it. There's nothing crazy about his luck. Like, his luck is just innate. Luck doesn't go up when you level. It's whatever value it is. And he seems to be dodging more and more the more he levels, so it can't be luck. It's got to have something to do with his level and other things. Sorry, I just needed to clear my throat because I was just not going to be able to talk if it just continued. There we go. That's true, but we're not the Dragon Master yet. I mean, I could understand if we had, like, dragon equipment on, but we don't. We have 18 luck, which, I mean, yeah, is high. We have 55 agility, which, I mean, Jess has, like, 47, and I don't think anyone else is dodging nearly as much as Alex is. Jessica, Master Mel he's... Calm down, what's wrong? Where's my dad? He's upstairs fighting the leader of the Vile tribe. She's strong and so are her minions. Mel can't hold them off for much longer. Okay, let's go to his office. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Okay, nothing in here, nothing to engage with. Let's go back upstairs. Mel's inside the arena, and so is the Vile tribe. I think they cast the paralysis spell on me. Get ready, Alex, here we go. The only way we'll get through this door is with a battering ram or a sweet set of lockpicks. Jessica, now's the time to put your hidden tomboy skills to use. They do this a lot. This is the 3rd time. They've doubled it. So, tomboy skills to use and fight for Marivia. You better keep your mouth shut or I'll fill that gaping hole with one of Kyle's dirty socks. Okay, so I think the arena in this version is going to be bottom right then. I think we're just going to go in a giant circle if we go that way, so let's just go this way. Yes. As long as I draw breath, the Vile tribe will never take control of Marivia. Not a problem, old man. You'll be eliminated by Zenobia, leader of the Vile tribe. And all the citizens of Marivia will kneel before the Magic Emperor. Ghaleon, what's going on? Who in the hell are you? Father? Jessica, no! This is too dangerous. You must hide inside. But this is wonderful. Now I can erase all of you with one swift blow. Look out, Jessica. Ah! Yeah, but, like, it's so weird. Dad? Dad! Alex, take... Good work on this fight, guys. Alex, take care of thy daughter. What an emotional moment that was. I almost cried. I was laughing so hard. I admittedly was too. Now the last of the four heroes is powerless, and nothing can prevent Ghaleon from fulfilling our destiny. Ghaleon? Zenobia, where is Ghaleon taking Luna? Haha. Well, little Alex, you'll find that out soon enough. Perhaps when we meet again. Wait, Zenobia! The rest of them are gonna teleport too, fine. Dad? Dad? Dad! In the name of Althena, let this curse be gone. It's not working. I don't think this spell can be lifted unless the one who cast it is killed. Her name is Zenobia. She was the one who impersonated Lamia Alsa. That witch Zenobia and that freak Ghaleon, I'll never forgive them. I will save my father even if it costs me my own life. I will never give up. I will never... Sorry, the music just kind of cut in a little bit too abruptly. I will never give up, and I will never cry. I am Jessica Alkirk, daughter of Helmel. Alex, Nall, let's go. Where are we going, Jessica? We're going to right the wrongs committed this day. Ghaleon will pay dearly. We'll need more information on Ghaleon and the Vile Tribe. Let's speak with Lamia Alsa, the leader of the Magic Guild. I'd like to get some advice from her daughter as well. We'll get to see Mia again. That's great. The funny thing is, Silver Star Story Complete had the same musical. It didn't feel as sudden. It did the same thing, but it just felt a lot more sudden and abrupt. That's great, Alex. You guys aren't nervous? I mean, you guys aren't nervous. Me neither. Let's head for Vane. Okay, bye. I love you, Dad. Alright. We could probably stand to have our MP refilled before we warp over to Vane, which I think actually, now that I think about it, it might be a miserable fight. I don't think we ever had the opportunity to put weapons back on anyone else, so I think Mia and Nash are both going to be unarmed in this fight. This is part of the reason why I am an advocate for, have there be a room that's like, oh, this effect of the tower was waning, you can put equipment back on. This isn't necessarily a criticism of this, it's really a criticism of all versions of it. Just because, you're going into the boss fight with those four Vile Tribe members at the end, when you confront the three sisters, and then you go into that boss fight with them with nothing on. I am, but this is the difference. It's very negligible, but I have been doing it. Yeah, I know. It's not a huge difference. That's right, the debris is still here, so I have to only go around it like this. Okay. Save. And then we will go off to Mega Magic Vane. I like that it has cursor memory on the inventory menu. That's a good feature. That way you can just go to the wings again next time. Nice, peaceful Vane music. Do you see that?
Thunder!
impossible. My magic doesn't have any effect on it at all. Damn. We can't let this monstrosity destroy Vane. Come on, Nash, we can do this. How can we do it alone? Mia? Nash, are you okay? Alex? No. Jessica. First the Vile Tribe violates my hometown, and now Mia's. This is it, Alex. No more Miss Nice Girl. I'm gonna fight these cubes with everything I've got. You know, you guys might have a better time with these spells that you put on your staffs. Oh, they have them! What? Where did you... Never mind, I take back my sass. Good work. It's all thanks to my tactical leadership. I chose the wrong spell with Mia, by the way. I meant to choose the area, not the enemy heal. Or enemy, entire enemy zone. Everyone's evading. I mean, apparently it must be... I mean, Alex is, like, by far the most significant evader. I think he's gonna do that line I-beam. I mean, considering the way he's blinking, and there's the flashing. Jessica getting all the criticals. It's just like, no, I'll finish the thought after Jess's I-beam. Okay, that wasn't bad at all. What I was going to say is, like, it's 100% not necessary to ever use, like, any defensive ability, or, like, Mia's defense-raising spell has been completely nullified in terms of effectiveness. You never need to use it. You're never going to get hit by a physical attack. You're just gonna dodge it. It's just such a tactically strange game now. It's like you only have to worry about magic attacks. Okay, straight line on 3 party members, but not Nash. On a non-Lunar note, I made dumplings for the first time in about a year and a half to 2 years. I brought out the steamer. It still looked like it was in pretty good shape. Apparently I took pretty good care of it and cleaned it pretty well. So I ended up making those. They turned out great. I was worried that, I mean, I had trouble getting the pan to boil. It turned out I was using the small burner setting instead of, like, the large burner setting, so, like, it was, like, not boiling properly. They were pork filled. They were like the Mila dumplings, spelled that way. I had the pork brand. Our Costco got them in stock. Like, they used to have them online in, like, Costco. They had them on the website where you could get, like, only, like, 3 bags. Only, like, 3 bags with a 50 count. But, like, I don't need that many dumplings. Nobody needs that many dumplings. So just, I always pass it by, and then our store finally had it. And I'm like, okay, fine. I guess I'll go ahead and buy them and I'll make them. But turned out pretty good. I thought they were, you know, I was worried just because I hadn't made them in a while, and they seem to be a pretty good brand. I got them for like, I think they were like $15 for like 50 dumplings. Like pretty reasonable. Oh, I thought it was using sword dance for a moment. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Yes, they did. They did, but like that's the thing that's the trickiest, because I use the basket liner, but like you have to carefully scoop it from underneath, because if you poke it the wrong way, like the juice is gonna spill out. You're gonna feel bad. But yes, it has the juice inside of it, which is like arguably some of the best part. But yes, it does have the juice. They are not pre-cooked dumplings. They are raw inside. So I made sure to use the steamer. So you don't microwave them. Don't do anything weird. Just they're not pre-cooked. Some dumplings out there are, theirs are not. So the steamer was absolutely needed. Yeah, but the thing is, I don't even have freezer space for 3 bags. One bag is plenty. I'll be honest, I have not even been paying attention to what the boss has been doing, because my strategy has been basically the same thing every round. I'm just thinking about dumplings. Mini Doom. Okay, well that was a little bit more consequential. But just a little. Mega damage. Probably need to heal Alex though. But we'll get the mega damage out of the way. Mia, go ahead and throw a healing herb at Alex. As we've established, they heal like 50 something. Yeah, but I mean, I don't necessarily want Lunar to be a game where I turn my brain off, though. I mean, it's nice for certain sections, like when you're grinding random encounters in Lunar Legend, like trying to defeat Chiros for money so you could buy the accessories that give every character multiple attacks so that everybody's attacking like 5 times. Yeah! Just did it. Thank you, all of you. While I could have handled that monster by myself, your assistance was helpful. I think it's as close as Nash has ever come to saying thank you. Jessica, when I was on Black Rose Street, I heard about your father. When were you there? Is it true? What? When were you there? We were literally just in Maribia! Yes, he was protecting me from Zenobia's magic. Jessica, that means what I heard about Ghaleon, the Magic Emperor, and what he did to Quark. It's all true, and he kidnapped Luna too. This is madness. Ghaleon was one of the 4 heroes, and now he's become... That's right. You know, the fact that she has knowledge of this means that, Mia must be the traitor of our party. Knew it. Mia, I'm going to find Zenobia, and I'm going to finish her. Then I'm going to help Alex fight the Magic Emperor. Fight Ghaleon? Now that is madness. You'll be killed. I know it's going to be a challenge, Mia. That's why I'm here. He just outright ignores what Nash said. To find out what I can about Ghaleon before we set out to kill him. Did you notice anything strange about Ghaleon at the Magic Guild? Everything? No, I'm afraid not. But I'm sure my mother could tell us what she observed. Why don't we ask her together? Good idea. Let's go. I can't believe that Ghaleon was, in fact, the Magic Emperor. What a weird sentence. It's overwhelming. This is all like a nightmare. Yes, it does seem to be such, but this is all too real, I'm afraid. Poor Mel. What will we do to save him? All of Lemina's dialogue, none of it feels like real dialogue someone would say. I mean, this isn't a harmony problem. I think that she had the same dialogue in the others, but it just kind of... I'm more attuned to things feeling stilted now because of this game, and hers just feels like not. It's almost it's like Yugi being like, "That's no teapot." It's just like something that you don't feel like anybody would say. It just seems like a line that they would just throw out. First things first, Mia. There will be no rescuing Mel until we put a stop to the Vile Tribe. We have to think of a plan. I just wish my head were clearer right now. My magical powers are lost, perhaps forever, and Mel has been immobilized. If Ghaleon is indeed hoping to take over the world, no one can stop him now. My mother's magical powers are gone, and her physical condition is only getting worse. Ghaleon tried to destroy my mother, Alex, and he might still succeed. He's insane, Mia. What he did to your mom and my dad, it's unforgivable. You're right, Mia. Your mom might still die, unless we find Ghaleon and kill him first. You can't just stay here and do nothing, Mia. You have to come with us and fight with us. I know. Defeating Ghaleon is the only way to save my mother and my people, then my duty is clear. Alex, please take me with you. Let me fight by your side. Mia, you can't do this. Your mother is gravely ill and the Magic Guild is in chaos. Which is exactly why I'm going, Nash. Because I can save both of them if I slay Ghaleon. Well, bye, Nash. Wait, Alex, let's talk to Nash. Oh, must we? Alright. You're really doing this, Mia? Mario RPG would have had something funny for me to say. Just saying, you're really doing this, Mia? You're really going to challenge Ghaleon? Yes, Nash, I am. Mia. I'm coming with you, Mia. What, Nash? You shouldn't. You can't. Some of the blame for what happened to the White Dragon and to Luna lies with me. But I could try to make amends for what I did, Mia. I can help you rescue Luna. And I could try to earn your forgiveness. That's all I want, Mia. That's all. Stay this humble and you'll earn forgiveness in a hurry. Nash, the Vile Tribe won't so much as touch you with me at your side, Mia. I promise. I swear. Thank you, Nash, but I don't want you to treat me like the future Guildmaster. You'll earn my forgiveness if you treat me as a friend. As a trusted friend. Mia, I just noticed that there was the, kind of the harmonious accompaniment there. I need your friendship to keep me strong, Nash. I need you to be there for me. Oh, Mia, I'm speechless. You're blushing, Nash. Still your tongue, cat. I'm just happy to be granted a second chance. Mia must know something about where to find the rest of the dragons. I suggest we speak with her and find out. I don't know a damn thing. Why are you asking me anything? Alex, you must heed my words. There is only one person who can stand against Ghaleon, and that is the mighty Dragon Master. Alex, you were the last person to pass Pork's trial, and you are now the only person with the potential to pass the remaining trials. Luna has lost you, Alex. Our very world is lost until you can become the Dragon Master. The next dragon you should seek out is the Red Dragon. I've been told once it lived south of the volcano due south of Nansa, but that was a long time ago. I don't know how reliable the story is, Alex, but at least you have to start somewhere. South of Nansa? Sounds like we need to have a chat with Kyle. Alright. I was about to walk out of here. Oh, we're in the equipment menu. A mistake. To the Nansa barrier.
Oh, no! Get those beastly paws off me! Won't somebody come to my rescue?
Alex, someone just screamed. What's going on over there? Hello, fools. Don't make a move or I'll rip her to shreds. Zenobia, we found her. Get out of my way, Alex. I'm going to kill that overinflated bimbo right here and now. Come on, Jessica. You know she'd kill that poor girl in a heartbeat. Don't let your emotions overrule your common sense. So what do we do now? So this girl is the beautiful songstress of repute? I never quite understand the way these humans think, but it is of little circumstance. Do as Ghaleon has commanded and take this girl away. What the? No, help! Hey, what's happening? Catch her, move, you ignorant beasts! Ew, no, don't touch me, you vile creatures! That is technically correct. You...
paw in the heels. Goodness, haven't you ruffians learned how to keep your filthy mitts off an honest woman?
I think it's about time. Time you received a lesson in good manners.
I think the other introductions were a little bit better. So I was racking my brain to think of the same thing. Also, I figure, what was it? Did it have something to do with the dragons? I can't remember. It's strange, I played like literally 2 Lunar ones in 2025, and I can't remember why he still needs the songstresses, because I was like thinking, wait, why is he doing this again? But I forgot. I'm assuming, something dragon something grindery, because Luna's with all of the other songstresses towards the end, at least in one version of the game, but then later on several of the songstresses get released because they're still all captured by the point of us playing at the water shrine, because the other people harmonize with her. So I don't remember. Hopefully we'll learn quickly, because I don't remember exactly why. Oh yeah, make this look good. Huh, Jess? What are you doing here? Wait, you got kicked out of the shrine again, didn't you? Why, you... That's okay. I'll listen to your story once I take care of these petty monsters. Don't underestimate the Vile Tribe. Kill them all. And by them all, I guess just Kyle. Close enough. My goodness, he didn't dodge. I don't know if he can go be in our party. $80 experience points and 440 silver. Ha, you got another 100 years of serious training before you'll be able to dance with me in battle. Well, Zenobia, looks like it's just the strong and gorgeous against the painfully ugly. Why are you and the Vile Tribe kidnapping songstresses, Zenobia? Ha, you couldn't begin to fathom the real... Aw, tell us, please, none of us remember. The real reason, brats. And I have far more important tasks to explain our plans to you. Zenobia, wait! Damn it all. Give us back Luna. Damned curvaceous magic-using wench. Excuse my ignorance, Jess, but what the hell is going on around here? That witch turned my dad to stone when he tried to protect me from her magic. She did that to Mel? How could anyone have that much power? Because Ghaleon is the magic emperor and he's backing the Vile Tribe, and he's the one who kidnapped Luna. Luna, who's that? She's a friend of Alex and Null, and they're friends of mine. She's a songstress, just like the others kidnapped by the Vile Tribe. We still haven't figured out what their purpose is in taking... So, if he doesn't know any of this, why was he impersonating a songstress? He doesn't know about the kidnappings. He doesn't know about what happened to Mel. He doesn't know... Anyway, moving on. Just another day of the life of Kyle, I guess. We haven't figured out what their purpose is in taking them. We've been searching for the Magic Emperor, and that's what brought us here. Yeah, I guess. Maybe. Word gets around in the thieving business. We've been searching for the Magic Emperor, that's what brought us here. Kyle, since I know you have nothing better to do than imbibe more than is healthy, you're going to join us and help us defeat Ghaleon. Take on the Magic Emperor, huh? Ah, what the hell. When do we leave? I like Kyle's attitude about this whole thing. Alright, Jess, I'll help you. Oh no, wait. Did I screw up the bromide just by talking to him? No, wait. Did I? No, wait, hold on. What was it? I might have actually screwed it up. Let me see. Let me read the guide. It's okay. It's not a big deal. We did all of it in remastered. It's not like I'm going to Yep, I screwed up. Bromide 4. Immediately after Kyle dispatches the baddies in Nanza, search his bed before speaking to him. So we have lost that one. And then immediately after Kyle joins your party, head to Althena's Shrine. So we can get the one on Althena's Shrine, but we can no longer get the one in his bed. So, oops. Alright, Jess. I'll help you save your dad. And not because he might even stop busting your chops, but because I know how much he means to you. Kyle, just imagine how many groupies I'm gonna have after I do this to become a hero. The lovely ladies will be drooling at my feet. Hey, what's wrong, Jessica? I just feel stupid because I actually admired you for a few seconds. Alex, I want to help you too. This magic emperor needs a serious beating. Kyle, do you know anything about the Red Dragon Cave? I heard rumors about a dragon inside a cave near the south end of the Marius region. That's all we need to know. Lead the way, Kyle. We can get there by heading through the barrier's south gate. Now it's time to set off and make myself into a sex symbol. I mean hero. This is going to be an interesting trip. I don't even know when I last saved. I think it's been a while. Safe to say. I think we saved right before we went and rescued Nash and Mia. I think literally was where we saved last. Yeah, we saved in Meribia directly after. Yeah, it was directly after, so we'd have to redo the entire boss fight there and then come back and do that, which, I mean, it's not the worst, but I will, what I will do is I'll just leave. Yeah, it's like 21 minutes. I'd rather, I mean, considering that time is precious this stream because we have a 9 o'clock watch along, what I'll do is I'm going to continue to play as normal, but I'll catch this file up and I'll get the bromide proper. So no worries there. I always deliver. But while we're going ahead and getting bromide hunting, let's go to Althena's Shrine, just so everyone can at least see me get that one. And I'll showcase it the very next stream. Yeah, the 1 second of like split second recognition as soon as I talked to Kyle, I'm like, oh no, I don't think I should have done that, and I was 100% right. Hey, Jessica, is your childhood friend that hunk of a man standing behind you? What a dreamboat! What are you grinning about, Kyle? What is it that woman sees in this muscle-bound bonehead anyway? Come on, Jessica, you know as well as I do that we should never shield our eyes from the truth. Let's see. Blue-haired fan. Ah. Welcome back, Jessica, my sweet little morsel of tender love. I'm always yearning and pining for your return, my little Bonnie lover. As usual, looks like you're popular even with the ladies too, eh, Jess? Like I said, it's not what you think. I swear that's a guy, a man, you hear me? You mustn't tell them the truth, you naughty, naughty lady boy, tee-hee. Uh-oh. All I had to remind you of while you were gone was this. What the? Give me that! Got Jessica Bromide 1, but at what cost did we get it? You stole this from my room, probably to be the centerpiece of your twisted little shrine. You gave that picture to me, and it's not a shrine, it's an altar. Well, I am through talking with you. Let's see here. And this is Bromide 1. All right. Okay, so it looks like the next one is purchased from Ramus sometime between my return trip to Meribia and reaching Pau. So before we get to Pau, which I can easily do. I can conceivably do it now, but I almost have enough money for the memorizer, not quite. But I'm not going to grind anything on this file because, like I said, I'm going to immediately have the other file catch up on everything, including this bromide. So we're going to go through the south side of the Nanza pass and barrier, and we'll be able to go through that. Oh, no, no, you know what? Not worth it. We can't use the dragon wings? I guess it's because this overworld is technically a dungeon, so we can't use it in a dungeon. Okay, fine. Except it's an... whatever. I don't agree. It is an open space. We should be able to use the dragon wings. Dude, my boss is hanging with you? Excellent. You should stop by Reza and check out the yearly harvest. So this should be our south exit. Well, so much for talking to that guy. The gang is all here. Oh, Kyle. Well, I mean, Kyle's right next to Jess. I can approve of that. They do love each other. Either that or Kyle loves the spotlight and is like blocking Jess. I do like the idea of Jess like immediately getting the first turn and moving as far away from him as possible and attacking the enemy. I think that's also canonically a good thing for her to do. I've heard of a man in the Marius region who was supposed to be one of the wisest men in the world. Perhaps this daemon could determine the weak point of the magic emperor to tell us how to bump him off. So if people are wondering why does the text like slow to recrawl randomly, it's because when I rest my hand on the controller to hold it, if you even slightly apply pressure, like even gently tap it, it will slow down the text to recrawl. And it's just, and it happens to be that holding these buttons is what's allowing me to run. So by default, my hands are almost always resting on them, so that is why that is happening. Actually, yeah, that spot's better. Yeah, all of these enemies I want to try to ignore because it's the forest that's going to be right before like Muriod and everything else that the EXP values are really going to jump like to the hundreds. So like there's literally no point in fighting here. Yeah, I did it again right there. Okay. Yeah, it's just weird. Like, why? Like, the world is supposed to be the most important part. Let me walk in it. Anyway, so Reza first. Let's get our wings taken. Welcome to Reza. Not exactly the wealthiest town in the Marius region, but a great place to learn the latest news and gossip, and the beer is absolutely divine. Hey! Excuse me. Null, are you alright? I did like Kyle's side-eye there. That was actually pretty good. Well, the inhabitants of Reza certainly are rude. I can see why Kyle fits in so nicely here. Hey, Null, did that guy bump into you? Yes. Wait, the white dragon wings, they're gone. Well, you just learned the real downer of this place. It's a den of thieves. There are so many of them, they even formed a guild. Watch your valuables. This place can get a little rough. Hey, Kyle, perhaps you could have warned us before Null got robbed. Race is a big town. If we're going to find those wings, we better start looking now. I know you heard me, you selectively deaf weasel. So those words I was talking about are actually were available on the world map too. We've got weapons here from all over the world. Come on over here and take a look. Samurai blade. Flail. I think one staff will be good. Oh, they both... Oh, by default. Oh, so this game... Okay, so something that they actually did right. I didn't equip the fortune staff on him. I think the game had a check that if your characters were here without weapons or anything, they were defaulted to equip their, like, base equipment, which... That's a change I think I can get behind. I even pre-complained going into this fight, like, this is how it works. It sucks. I don't like it. Obviously, the boss resists all of this, but, like, they equipped him. Not that you're attacking with them, but at least it fixes that issue. So I'll go ahead and give her the Infernal Staff. We're always getting new weapons in here, so keep checking back, because I want your money. Armor. Spend some money before I have to steal it from you. Okay, so Purity Garment, 2 Sorcerer's Robe, 2 Mithril Armlets. Shopping is at least pretty convenient. So Mithril for you, Mithril for you. It is nice that the individual characters with their individual equip menus will still show you if someone has, if someone else can equip the thing you're about to equip. Let me go back to the shop menu. I think I forgot to equip somebody with something. Nope, I got them all. Okay, we are done with shopping. Let's go ahead. You missed the armor in the Thieves Guild. My brother will give you some great deals. That'll rip you off. Depends on his mood. Let's go north to the end here. I don't see the thief anywhere, but I know he ran in here. Let's talk to the barkeep and find out where he went. And stay calm. Just stay calm. Hey, Alex, doesn't that old man at the counter look kinda familiar? Ho, ho, ho. Hello, Alex. I wouldn't have expected to see you in a place like this. There are a lot of thieves in Reza. Make sure to keep a firm grip on your possessions. Too late. You've already been robbed. Good luck finding the culprit. Alex, I take it you came this way to find the Red Dragon, but the only way to get there is by flying over the mountains, so what are you going to do? I can't fly to the cave by myself, Alex. What are we going to do? Hey, Kyle, I haven't seen you around here for a while. Sit down and have a drink, lad. Hell, have 3. Let's hear some stories about life in Nanza. I wish I could, friend, but I'm not here to tell tales and swill ale. Someone stole a valuable item from a member of my group, and I'm here to get it back. That's a shame, Kyle, but complaining about thievery in Reza just isn't going to get you very far, if you know what I mean. Actually, I was hoping you could help us get it back. You're an influential guy around here. Isn't there anything you can do? Well, this must be important if you're trying to use flattery. There is a way to get your item back. Members of the guild aren't allowed to steal from other members. If one of you joins the guild, whoever stole your item will have to give it back to you. Not as easy as I hope, but I guess we really don't have a choice. So how do I join the guild? Your thieving skills have to be tested by one of the guild's elite. He can be found working in Murriot this week. Finding him is also part of the test. You know how to get to Murriot, right? Just walk along the coast of the inland sea until you reach it. Murriot? That's practically in the Stadius region. Are we strong enough to go that far? Hey, you guys can stay here if you want. I'm the only one who has to pass the test. As long as you all don't mind being labeled wimps for life, I'm fine with it. Right before agreeing to leave for the frontier, that's when you get the one in Illic. Okay. Right before agreeing to leave for the frontier. When is that? When does that happen, though? It doesn't give me an idea of when that happens. So I'll have to probably be very careful with that bromide later on, too. Anyway, let's make a save, but make sure I save in the correct one, which is going to be, yes, slot 2. Okay, so over to Muriad, which means we have to go through those woods. Funnily enough, this is where I had like a 3-hour file on the remastered edition because it just plays that quick. And this is the Alfina Spring. I think this is the male hot spring? Yeah, because the females is on the other side of this. We got the soap. Oh, we gotta wait for Alex's sprite to catch up. There he goes. This is the spring of the goddess Alfina. If you enter its soothing waters, you can purify your soul. Do you wish to enter? Yes, my body odor is getting to me. No, this underwear is only a week old. Charming. Let's do that. As you must know, springs where the two sexes bathe together are not permitted. In light of that, it is now necessary to inform you that the spring is for males only. Your female companions may wait over there, or seek out the springs designated for them. Oh, they censored it. Very good. Oh, we get both? 2 for 1? But Nash doesn't get censored. Okay, I don't get it, but fine. Well, now I'm certain you must feel refreshed. Your skin is absolutely radiant. Well, did that use just one soap? I guess I didn't need to buy 2. Yeah, so buying the soap was pointless. Because what you were supposed to do is use 1 soap for the group, then 1 soap for Nash individually. So that's why I bought 2 on the ship. Because there's 2 you can get in the red chest. There wouldn't have been a point to buying anymore. So I guess they threw out a lifeline for people who... I guess in all fairness, like nobody, like new players are not going to know that they're going to need to buy the soaps on the ship that are souvenirs, and I mean, like it's probably like a well-kept. I mean, unless you know you're gonna be doing this later, so having that, I mean, having that change is not really the worst thing. It's actually kind of a welcome change. Let's go to Muriad Forest. And this is where the EXP values are going to be quite a bit different. As you recall, we were getting 44 EXP up to about 70 EXP a fight. That will no longer be the case. Well, it might be with this enemy, though. We'll be taking a break. Yeah, I lost track of time. We need to take a break pretty soon, don't we? So, after this fight... Venom Needle. Yeah, that was always the high damaging move. Who did I target with that? I was assuming, yeah, it was Kyle. Yep, 240 EXP. So like literally 4 times the XP you'd be getting in other zones, which is why like you just it's completely pointless to level up anywhere else earlier than this. So Alex leveled up, so did Nash. We have Spark Ball. All right. Oh, more in this dungeon first. I was gonna wait till we get to the world map, and then I was gonna go ahead and get my water and stretch. Because I still have some left, but I'm definitely gonna need more. No point, we just flash cut. Yeah, unfortunately Spark Ball's area of effect is much smaller than Riot. Oh, okay, we didn't need anybody else's help. Just that's right, I did do flash cut. Yeah, that was the strategy. I would just flash cut and everything would die and remastered also. I mean, it's a worthwhile place to grind, especially if you're trying to get money for the Rememberizer from Ramus's shop. Early rather than late. Venom Needle on Alex. This could be bad if everybody Venom Needles Alex, because we can't dodge those attacks, only the normal ones. Okay, maybe not as many normal ones this time. Come on! Give me iframes! I didn't even get to heal after the last fight. $2,000 silver? Oh, there's no... Well, that's unfortunate. We have to fight this enemy to get out. Can't do anything else. That's right, we won the battle so quickly I didn't even get the heal to go off. Forgot, I actually thought it already did go off. on Jessica. No poison. That's because she has the, oh, she has the ring on. That's right, I gave her the ring. I'm so smart. But she's still getting clobbered. Oh, that does not do damage. Well, that wasn't very good. Well, in any event, Kyle will be able to win the fight, and we should be able to leave out the north exit. Okay, it's not going to be as easy to leave at the north exit as I thought. Just have Nash's limit break go off. My emulator's in the background. Again, I don't know how I did it. I must have instinctively done something in chat rather than on this computer. Do I leave it alone, or do I risk bringing it back to the surface to prevent maybe an issue later? I guess I should do it around the time I'm planning to take my break. That way, the screen freezes and nobody knows whether I'm back or not. It'll be great. Actually, no, it'll only freeze in OBS. Never mind. Let's just try to flee. Well, that was great. Thank you for hydrating me. Don't feel like eating them. Okay, I guess we'll actually take the fight then. Kyle's limit looks pretty charged to me. No, it's not fully charged up, sadly. Extreme damage. Oh, it froze. It froze. I didn't even do it. I was debating. Okay. Well, you know what? This is as good a place as Eddie to take my break. I shall return shortly. We hydrate the rest of you, and I shall return. Let me just make sure that this laptop here that has the bromides and stuff is actually charging, and I shall return shortly and address OBS. Alright. Let's see if we can soothe the savage OBS. Opening camera now. If the stream dies, we will know I was unsuccessful. Okay. I'm wondering if the key here is to just, like, literally just wait it out. Because I've noticed these last couple of times I have, like, meandered or filibustered or talked about something else, and then I press the camera button. I'm wondering if that's the key. If I try to do it too early, OBS is just, like, in think mode. But in any event, I am going to press the PSP icon to the forefront to make sure there are no further problems. But, yep, I can see myself on OBS. All is good. Let's get out of the woods, please. Alright, so now that we have crossed there's Muriad. So this is Muriad. This is amazing, Alex. They built a city entirely of wooden planks suspended over the water. Actually, the real amazing part is that these Hicks managed to nail anything not related to them. Why does Kyle... That was Nash's line! That was Nash's line! Kyle stole it. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, to be fair, it is something Kyle would say, but it was Nash who said that in, like, every other version of the game. But anyway, let's get cracking and find this Thieves Guild test giver supposed to be here. Welcome to Muriad, kids. I'm Kerniger. We're all family here. Yep, they're keeping it all. Before we settled here, people had the devil of a time crossing the river. Well... Thank you kindly for coming to my store. How can I help you all today? It's Tade. Alright, bye. We have a Wrath Ring, which is for strength. But only they can equip it? Not sure it's worth that, quite frankly. So if we cross, so which is the... Are they, No, I was gonna say, I think it's whenever we go to the topmost. I'm trying to figure out which is the one that breaks. They're letting me explore quite a bit of Muriad without the bridge breaking. Maybe they just don't want people hitting on Jess and me in this version, although I would think they'd still keep it, if I had to guess. Better weapons. Steel armor for Alex. Steel shield for Alex. Crystal bangle. I kind of wish this had like an optimal equipment button or shortcut, but it's okay that it doesn't. The other ones didn't really do that either. Oh yeah, I lose the resistance bonus. You know, if it were any other version of Lunar, I would probably equip this right now, but considering how amazing our evasion is, I would rather have the resistance than the actual physical defense. So I kind of bought that for nothing, but now I recognize I bought it for nothing. The auto revive item, which I am going to go ahead and give to Jess. Although I don't anticipate. Oh, Kyle can equip Jess's bromide. Oh yeah, one additional wisdom. Sure. Luna's bromide gives us wisdom also. But I'd rather keep the flame ring in Chihiro's tail, quite honestly. It's getting mighty dangerous out there. Be careful now. All right. So yeah, they have to probably have kept the breaking bridge plot. So that's that chest. Is there a second layer to this place, or is this it? What? You're newbies from the Thieves Guild? I don't get it. I'm just a drunk person. It's hard to believe, but this guy might really be an inspector. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it's gonna break. Creak, crack, crack. Hey, what were those strange sounds just now? The creak and the crack. I think the bridge just moved. Crack. I'm feeling a little scared now. Maybe we should turn back. Ah. Jessica. This doesn't look good. We better help. Oh no. Crack, snap. It's gonna fall. Ah. But alas, there was nothing they could do. Alex, are you alright? You're all sopping wet. It's not your lucky day today, is it? I wonder if everyone's okay. Hey, that looks like me over there, huh? Someone's hitting on her, Alex. We better get over there and try to help her before some jerk tries to take advantage of her. And yeah, I think he'll unblock the bar whenever we have everyone else. Well, you see, Alex, perfect timing. This gentleman has invited us for tea. Let's make sure to show him our appreciation by letting him foot the bill. For everyone. How dare he try to hit on you, Mia? Come on, let's beat him up, okay, Alex? Please don't, Null. I don't think he really knows any better. Well, it's your call then. Let's go, Mia. Come on, let's look for Jessica and the others, Alex. Well, that was a lot tamer than the other one, I guess. Hey, baby, why are you hanging out with them? They are losers. I reckon you should dump them. We could make beautiful music together if you wanna. Can't you see that you're just bothering Mia? Now, scat. Let's see. Nothing there. I would expect for them to be a lot more visible on the overworld. Nope, Jess is here with... Oh, with Kyle? Oh, okay, so they're not gonna have him drunk in this. Apparently he's being more heroic and diving in to rescue Jess. Kyle, you dove into the river to save me, knowing full well you couldn't swim. Why do you always have something to prove? When if you drown, it won't amount to anything. Why don't you ever think about the consequences of your own actions? Come on, Kyle, please open your eyes. Sniff. Kyle? All right. Someone had better tell me right now who's making Jessica cry, because I'm going to kick their face in. Kyle? Huh? Oh, hey, Jess. Have you just been crying or something? The heck I was. That's right, what was I thinking? Guess I must have been seeing a dream from my childhood. What do you mean dream, you overgrown buffoon? Hey, that hurts. Why you gotta be like that, Jess? I'm the daughter of Master Mel is why. Not to mention my mother delivered me in the waters of Maribia's ocean. Oh, is that how it happened? Didn't you ever think about the fact... That's actually interesting. Didn't you ever think about the fact that I can even outswim a fish? Yet you're still running around with something to prove. All right, I get it, Jess. Just stop giving me the beat down with that fist of yours already. You're seriously the biggest dummy to ever walk the planet. Who are you calling a dummy, you friggin' shrew? I should have left you to the sharks. One taste of you would have given them the runs anyway. What did you just say? You heard me the first time. Jessica and Kyle really complement each other, don't they? What, those two? Mia, I'm not sure what to make of them, make of either of them. I guess we all have left. All that's left to find is Nash. Let's go. So, by process of elimination, Nash is the one getting drunk. You seriously make me sick to my stomach, Jess. Let's get moving and find this dude from the Thieves Guild, Alex, pronto. Oh, I didn't have the chance to talk to Jessica a second. No, I didn't realize I'd only get the choice of one or the other. I would have talked to Jess. Yeah, so the bar is no longer blocked. How many times have I told you before? I've already talked things over with the guild chief. Hurry up and give us the Thieves' Crest, or whatever the heck you call it. How many times have I told you before? It doesn't matter what the game is. The test is all about being able to beat us at something. You really don't get it, do you? Why should we be forced to do something stupid like that? Well, obviously that's because I'm the inspector for the Thieves Guild this weekend. Because I don't like the tone of your voice, boy. How do you like that? Doesn't that idiot realize he's dealing with a member of the Thieves Guild? They're all quite the awkward bunch. I bet Nash is having the hardest time dealing with them. Let's go have ourselves a good laugh. Hey Alex, it seems as though this guy is the inspector from the Thieves Guild, but he's like talking to a brick wall. The only one here who's like a brick wall is you. The guild's entrance exam is clear-cut. Like I said a gazillion times before, it doesn't matter about the content of the game. All that matters is that you get me to say these two simple words. I lost. How easy is that? Oh, you did it. Idiot, you played yourself. Oh, really? And the great Kyle will just take you up on that offer. Let the game begin. I'm not about ready to lose to a young blowhard like yourself. I lost. I've hit my limit. I can't drink another drop. So what do you think about that? The great Kyle has never lost at a drinking game, ever. Wahahaha. That's definitely not something worth bragging about. Alrighty then, give me my damn Thieves' Crest or whatever the hell you call it. I apologize, buddy, I really do. But the real test to retrieve the treasure from Dame is to retrieve the treasure from Damon's Spire, which lies to the south of Muriad. To us thieves, it's the most valuable thing there is. All you need to do is give it to the guild leader and you pass. The hell? Now you're telling me to get some treasure from Damon's Spire? By Damon's Spire, do you mean Damon, the keeper of do you mean where Damon, the keeper of knowledge, resides? Yes, that's right. You're very well informed, miss. In order to enter the Spire, a password will be required, so please take this with you. Got old notebook. As long as you've got that old notebook, you should be able to get into the Spire. Well, alright then. To the south it is, and onward to Damon's Spire. Alright. I don't remember if this side, oh, I can't leave. Oh, there we go. Just standing in a really awkward spot. Alright. So Damon's Spire is to the south, right? Damon, Guardian of Knowledge. I bet he's got a library rivaling even that of Vane. I think Damon's Spire may be the last thing we'll be able to achieve today. It really depends on how quickly we're able to go through it. Yeah, so I think there's the event with Zenobia and Mel here. Unless it's the other forest I'm thinking about, but I think it might be this one. Actually, there's one surefire way to find out. Because I prefer to do this without having to go through the forest at all. And that's going to be if the... Oh! No, never mind. Never mind. I'll tell you what I was about to do. You probably already figured it out for yourselves. I was going to go warp to one of the towns, but we can't do that. That's the whole point of why we're on this quest, is because we got them nicked. We're not able to warp anywhere, so we have no choice but to manually walk through this forest again. So let's do that. They definitely seem programmed to use the poison move more, but the chance of poison landing is definitely modified. Oh, I felt so proud about zipping past them until I realized, whoops, that is for the red chest, which we can't get yet. I'll probably be doing the red chest hunting whenever we get the Thieves' Crest off-stream. That is not going to be an on-stream thing, because that's going to take way too long. Mia leveled up. She gained an additional point of range. So I will say this is definitely, if it's a game where you like to grind and you're in the mood to grind and you feel like you need to grind, the way the areas are set up are definitely conducive to that. But I don't want to. There it is the problem. But it's set up in a way that's nice, at least, if you want to, but that's the only way that it's ever really going to be favorable. It is way too condensed. All of the areas are way too small and tiny. There's no breathing room to go anywhere. I have to keep remembering that I have the Dragon's Guard ability. I would never completely forget I have it, like I did in Remastered, right? There's Jess's level. Did I go the wrong way? I might have gone the wrong way. There's Nash's level. Learn Sleep. Wait a minute. Ah. Yay! Proud of myself. I don't even care that there's 3 of them. I'm doing Flash Cut anyway. Oh, hey, Plastermel. What the? Dad, what are you doing out here? Jessica, my dear Jessica, please don't leave me here. It's so cold and so lonely. Jessica, look out! What the? What's happening? What have you done to them? Help me, Althena. Give me the power to break the spell. No, not again. My father, my friends, and Kyle. I've lost everyone I've ever cared about. Come to me, Jessica. Join me. Join your friends. You will live forever, and you will never be alone. Yes. Kyle? Mel would never ask his daughter to join him in death, you monster. I don't know what the hell you are, but I'm going to sever you limb from limb. Bring it on, hag. Bring it on, hag. So he already knows it's Zenovia, so like, why'd you say you don't know what you are? Apparently you do. Alright. Time for our limit break. Seems like a good time to debut it as any. Shine Blade. $516. Yeah, Kyle does seem to know a little bit too much, doesn't he? Oh, they called him Idle Mel. They're calling him Idle Mel in this. That doesn't. It's not even a pun. What? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, the fact that he knows everything, I think he's secretly working for Ghaleon. I think he's the spy. Him and Mia. Seven whole damage. Yeah, Idle Mel. He's an idol, okay? And there he goes. Gets no EXP and no silver. Curse you! Royce, you've gone way too far this time, you shapely hack. How do you know her? You've never met? I made the mistake of underestimating you, and I shan't do that again. How was I to know you could shatter my magic with your spirit alone? That's what we like to call the power of the human heart, so get used to it. Oh, so close. Now how about we get down to a little business? Tempting, but okay, like they nerfed that. Perhaps later. Or buffed, depending on your perspective. Kyle, Hey, it was nothing. I mean, that's what I'm here for. And besides, it felt good to beat up your dad. When you saw I was in danger, you broke out of the stone and saved me. Your feelings for me were what broke the spell. Yeah. What are you doing? Come on, let's get moving. Oh, right, of course. Well, Kyle, shall we get going? Yeah, let's go. I do need to check everybody's HP totals, so we'll probably want to make a detour back to either Reza or Illa. We'll go to Illa. It'll probably have an Althena statue too. There we go. We will be there quite a bit later. But for right now, Damon's Spire, 758. So yeah, this will be the last place we go through today. I'll get the bromide, everything else. I'll take care of that off stream. It's not a big deal to me to replay that section, honestly. Those who seek the Guardian of Knowledge must have a special knowledge first. Special knowledge first? Hey, maybe it's something in a notebook. I believe you're correct, Null. Wait, give me a moment. Here it is. Intelligence is the ultimate strength, and wisdom is the ultimate power. You possess the cornerstone which can become the foundation. You may enter. Step onto the tiles of red to unlock the door and gain entrance. I do like this rendition of Damon Spire, I'm gonna be honest. It is probably one of the tracks that I think this game, probably one of the very few tracks I think this game does quite well. Huh? It's empty. Huh? It's empty. Judging from the outside, this place is at least 6 stories tall, but where are the stairs? I'm not going to let these goons beat me to the top and take my treasure away. Well, it's technically not mine until I steal it, but you know what I mean. That's strange. I feel like I've already come through this place several times before. No matter how long I wander around, I can't find a stairway to go up. What's the deal with this place? Oh, so they're not going to have all the people loiter in one room like the like the Vein Transmigration stone or area? Pretty nice. The Thieves Guild has never been able to plunder Damon Spire, and that's why the boss sent us here. We're the best of the best. If anyone can loot this joint, it's us, so make sure you stay out of our way. What do you think Damon's treasure looks like? I wonder if it's that. No, maybe it's hee. Hey, you know how exciting it'd be to steal, buddy, but it's not that exciting. I don't know, Kyle. I've seen you get pretty excited after stealing a kiss from me. Empty chests. Okay, I was about to say, it seemed to have some trouble in that last screen kind of reloading the song or looping it. Okay, I can't read any of the books on the shelf. I tried. That's why I was kind of going around and checking. I wanted to see if we could read about Eiffel. You know, I'm sure the bookshelves are full of information about Eiffel. I, Damon, have granted you the privilege to tread within these sacred walls. However, if you wish to proceed any further, you must answer my question. What is the source which allowed our world to be created by the hand of Althena? I have a question of my own. What the hell are you talking about, you fruitcake? I was about to ask something like that myself. Shouldn't a brilliant student like you know the answer to this one, Nash? Of course I do. You don't sound too sure, Nash. Alex, why don't you try letting Mia answer this one instead? Let's give Nash a chance. I'm sure he won't squander it. You say you know the answer, Nash, so let's hear it. Alex, every once in a while I'm reminded of your great wisdom. I only wish others in your group appreciated your intellect. The answer is the Magic Guild. Now let us pass. Why, look at that. Absolutely nothing happened. But I know you'll manage to come out of this one with your ego fully intact and overinflated. This doesn't make any sense. Perhaps the old man didn't hear me clearly enough. I said the Magic Guild. Actually, your answer was incorrect. My mother spoke to me of this subject long ago. The answer is magic. You are correct. You may proceed. Mia, if you knew the answer, you should have told us sooner. I'm sorry. I really did think Nash knew the answer. Yeah, Cat. At least she was showing me the proper respect. Mia simply prefers to not boast of her intelligence. Too bad you can't be that way, butt-brain. What's that supposed to mean, you overtanned shoplifter? Both of you shut up. This isn't the time or place to compare your egos. We have to get back to the task at hand, namely finding our way to the top. Oh, I was about to say, what is that NPC doing? But it's just the enemies. We've got Meta Knight and some people spinning. We'll just pass right by them. There's the red button. Ah. You know, in a tower where magic is the key to, like, everything, I should have figured. Oh. I can't ever grow complacent at the end of a fight. I keep forgetting there's no iframes. So I can't even catch my bearings. I have to immediately move without remembering if I'm going to immediately move into an enemy. There's no point using Sword Dance. There's actually no point in anybody doing anything other than just, like, using magic. Got a healing herb. Okay, okay. Starlight. 2 starlights, because they know we're going to be using MP in here. No! No, I tried so hard! I tried so hard to dodge literally one fight. There's Kyle's level. Well, we have literally nothing else to encounter in this room. But there is that red wall over there, meaning we may have to re-enter this room, meaning that once we do, all those enemies will respawn. The thing that's tough is there is technically an auto battle option, but, like, it's not gonna work the way I want it to, because yes, I can have Nash use Riot, but is the game gonna be smart about, like, which enemy he selects to use Riot on to where it hits all 5 of them? I don't think it will. I think it might target the one that's closest. It might target one that might not be advantageous to target. So there's, like, shortcomings even within, like, an auto battle option, which is why I'm tending to not use it here. It's probably gonna be that one door I was commenting on having to come back. Yeah, so looks like Jess's attack can cause enemies to go back, get knocked back. Because I queried about that whenever we were dealing with Land's Dragon Master, Zoc, that I mistakenly called Zod. I was a whole letter off. We have Ice Geyser from Mia. Oh, so it unlocked something on the right? But there's nothing there. Maybe it didn't. I thought I saw something on the right side look like it opened. It might have been the graphical mistake. Ice Geyser is an enemy zone attack, which we'll never get to see. Okay, I need to move immediately. Okay, good. Let's try going back to the left. I mean, this is definitely an easier place to level than the woods, even though the woods may get you more EXP. The MP conservation of using Riot over Alex's Flashblade is, you know, definitely going to be much easier. Keeping in mind also, you are going to get all of your MP back once you level up. The fact that it takes you longer to deplete your MP with your Riot charges means you're very likely to have Nash level up and get it all back. So, given Harmony's way that it gives you a full heal, I can envision you'd be able to level basically as much as you wanted unopposed without having to use any sort of healing items up until like a certain level where eventually that's gonna wear off and you'll have to use like maybe one. But seems like a fantastic place if you're into playing Harmony. Just gonna throw that tip out there. Seems pretty useful. Alex is now level 22. Okay, I think there's multiple paths, perhaps? So, Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments begin not this Sunday, but the Sunday after this one. But I've been dying to go to one because there hasn't been one in like over a month. Oh no, the enemy moved! Riot's gonna miss! Riot's gonna not hit who I needed to hit. And I defended with literally everybody else. Okay, well I hit more than I thought I should have. Yeah, that's because, admittedly it's because not many had happened. It's like, several people were getting sick around the holidays, even I got sick. But, and so it's just decided this is probably not a good time to be going and having any sort of tournaments, and we all just kind of said, like, next calendar year. And then, several people had traveled to, some more distant tournaments, and, one of them's doing quite well in it. Got to meet Ruxin, who apparently is a lot taller than you would know just by looking at him on his YouTube videos. Ruxin's the one who does like a lot of different like Yu-Gi-Oh! Unboxing stuff. I don't watch him much just because I don't really have any attachment into really watching new sets that I don't know anything about being opened. It kind of died. I mean, it's one thing if it's an old set. I think that's why he probably does a mix of both. Because it's like, oh, I know the card from this set. I know that chase card. That's pretty cool. But yeah. I will let people know how it goes. Although if you don't hear anything about it, draw your own conclusion about how things went. But no, it's all in the spirit of fun. Yes, see, yes, it does that. It does the little graphics, that black bar on the right side of the screen every time I press a button. That's why I thought, okay, something's going on. Maybe there is a wall or something that's going on over there. To proceed further, you must demonstrate your mental fortitude by answering my question. People who rely entirely on force shall ultimately be destroyed by force. What? We can't use force? Calm down, Kyle. If you had listened for once, you'd know he didn't say that. Please continue, Damon. But the person who controls force can avoid it altogether. What controls force? What kind of game is this, old man? Even I know the answer to that one. The Magic Guild. Now, come on, Alex. Let me handle this. I don't think this is the question that Kyle can answer. She's right, Alex. You can't place our fate in the hands of this brain-dead brigand. Don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong, Nash, or you might get it cut off. Calm down, you two. Alex, this is your call. I think Kyle should be able to try. Let's put our faith in Nash's intellect. Well, since you I know Nash is ultimately the one who's going to give the right answer, but since you phrased it like that, Kyle, let's give Kyle a chance. Hi, you see that, Nash? Us real men stick together. Okay, old man, are you ready for the answer? Here it comes. Yeah! You are incorrect. Can't say I'm surprised, Kyle. Are you starting to understand what Damon said about Force? Let's hope he does. I don't think he'd survive smacking into that magic barrier again. Just save the lecture until my hearing comes back, if it comes back. Ugh. Not that I wouldn't mind seeing that spectacle again, but are we ready for the real answer? Let's hear your guess, Nash. The answer, Damon, is skill. Skill controls Force. You are correct. You may proceed. See, he hesitated a little bit longer because he didn't want to admit it to Nash. Well, it's good to see you come through once in a while, Nash. That was quite impressive, Nash. Thank you, Mia, but it really was an easy question, at least for me anyway. You just got lucky, Magic Boy, and I guarantee it's gonna run out soon. Don't be so grumpy, Kyle. He got us past the barrier, which is more than you can say. The way that they just, like, charge me like linebackers, my goodness. I remember these enemies more from Lunar Legend than anywhere else. I'm not saying they weren't in the original, I'm just saying that they were a lot more memorable in Legend. I'm gonna go ahead and use Sonic Riser. I think there was some quality about... There was something that they did not take damage from. Yeah, I think that they actually resist magic. I think it's the oddity about these guys, and then physical attacks are the way to go. I knew there was something about them that I'm like, when I was playing the Game Boy Advance, I'm like, this is doing nothing. Which is why I had trouble at like later floors recommending it as like a grinding area, because like you're mixing enemies that are strong against magic with enemies that are weak against magic, and I'm like, that's gonna take too long. Oh, I forgot that they both charged me. But I mean, I get why these enemies are here. Oh, okay, this is gonna be rough. They're not in a straight line, so I'll need everybody else to do something. Yeah, unfortunately, none of them is gonna hit more than one target. You take out one, but lightning. Not Nash's day. Okay. Apparently it's not much more than a single flash cut to kill them. I'm sure at higher levels you could just win with the flash cut alone, or that Wrath Ring. Although he can't, Alex couldn't equip the Wrath Ring, I think. Starlight. Ritual Garment. It is +1 resistance and then 4 more defense for her. Okay, good. Wait, what? What? Wait, what's my to get in? I wonder if I can only do it if I kill the last enemy? Oh, it is a screenshot. See, I walked to the end of it and it didn't let me go through. That was pretty funny. I'm like, oh, as long as I kept like not stepping on the switch. I kept having to try to shorten my arc until eventually it got hit. I'm gonna have to start using the starlights. There's really no way around it. But yeah, it seems like we'll be able to do Damon's Tower before I have to get off for movie night. Jess was like, just needed like one more range that she actually has to get that hit. We got a Starlight drop, so now I don't have to feel as guilty using it. Only... So I was thinking about it, but then I'm gonna be like, then I'm gonna go on the movie chat and be like, sorry guys, I only paid attention to like 50%. If the movie is bad, I might. But like, because if it's something like mindless, like if it's mindless tedium, like me farming money for the memorizer, then that's okay. Like, I feel like that's something that I can do without really compromising my ability to view the movie. But if I feel like I'm slowly losing interest and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to do something while I'm doing this something, or I'm not going to be able to retain any of the information, then yes, I will go out and I will probably do that. Because I'd have to get the missing bromide, plus I'd have to play through all of these other sections that I just played through today. I'm not necessarily saying I have to do that today, as long as I do it by Tuesday, which is not a huge looming deadline. All things considered, this is pretty fast, and like considering that I can like skip through dialogue without having to read it out loud for me playing it off stream, that's gonna be quite a bit faster. Oh no, I got stuck on the wall. Evil Cyclops. They didn't even program the Cyclops sprite. It's the goblin. It's not even a goblin though. Not even trying. But yes, the thing is, I certainly want to give the movie a fair shake. This may not work as well since we killed the middle enemy. Oh, never mind, we got them both. I have to run immediately down and left. 2 starlights. Oh, come on, why is it that finicky to step on the switch? Okay. One encounter in that room I will take. Oh, I thought I used the starlight. Oh well. We have enough for Kyle's Sonic Riser. That alone should kill these guys. Healing fruit drop. Gonna keep running left. Yeah, there we go. And now, item. We have 11 starlights. 1 for both you and Kyle should be plenty. We need to go up. There we go. Have we any actual books we can read in here? What are, oh, is this all to press? What, what path was closed off? Oh no. Oh no, I literally do not know where to go from here. It could be any room. I don't know what that corresponds to. I don't remember any other locked doors. Unless we're talking like, unless they want me to go all the way back down to the basement if there was something down there that I don't remember. Oh boy, I better read, I better read the Lunar Guide before I take like 20 million encounters here. Let me see if I can get to Damon. If it'll even describe the place in that much detail. So table of contents, please. Demon Spire. Northwest, then northeast. Exit southeast, then northeast. So am I still on this floor, maybe? Did I remember feeling this frustrated about the encounters in previous games? Not Legend, not as much in Legend. Sega CD was by far, if you were an encounter lover or an encounter hater, Sega CD is the version for you. Because you have a 100% free flee rate. You could run from any fight that was not a boss. It would never fail. It would always work. The big thing, of course, was your agility compared to the enemy. If your party member has high enough agility, you could just run from almost every fight, and depending on how high your agility was, you could run before the enemies did anything. But yes, this is by far the most fatiguing, mainly because the dungeon design is so condensed. And in the other versions of Lunar, encounters felt a little bit more tolerable because it felt like you could actually dodge them. And then you're like, oh man, I screwed up. But like almost every one of these are just like, nope, you're taking the fight. And it just kind of leaves a sour taste in your mouth. It's just like, why even have overworld enemies that you can like pretend like you can dodge, but you just can't actually do it. Let's see, what do I do? I don't even know which. No, the stupid auto steering. I ran against the pillar and decided you're pressing up and right. That means you want to go down. And so, thanks a lot. But yes, it is unfortunately a little bit fatiguing. I think the sewers, you could thank the Maribia sewers for that. Like that already. I have never been that tired of the sewers before, ever. Like that kind of did something. That broke something in me. Okay, so this leads to the story trigger. Oh, I guess that was blocked off. That man seems to be in a great deal of pain. I wonder if he has a stomach ache. I bet he was eating stuff off of the ground and got sick. I'm pretty sure you're the only one who does that sort of thing, Kyle. Yeah, he also do stuff like that in this day and age. What's wrong, Alex? Nothing. Let's leave the sick little conversation behind and get on with things. We better find out what's really wrong with the guy on the floor. He's standing. he's clearly standing. You didn't draw a laying down sprite, huh? Are you feeling ill, sir? You had a person in Maribia that was laying down because he was the drunk. Are you feeling ill, sir? It's nothing. I'm busy. Go away. Well, excuse us for caring. Don't worry about this guy, Alex. If he says he's okay, he must be okay, right? Besides, there's already a staircase, so let's go. Wait just a minute. You're a priestess, aren't you? Well, yes, only a priestess of the goddess Athena is allowed to wear these robes, and/or vile tribe imposters. Apparently, they left that part out. It's your job to help the people in distress, isn't it? So use one of those healing spells they teach you quick. What are you babbling about? When Mia asked you a second ago, you said it was nothing. That was then, and this is now. Let the healing spell fly, sugar. Until I know the cause of your pain, I don't know what kind of magic to use. Please tell us what's wrong. My stomach just started hurting all of a sudden. I swear it's not because I ate that cookie lying on the floor over there. All right. You ate something off the floor and got a stomachache, right? By the goddess, this is stupid. What should I do, Alex? Help this guy or just get back to finding the next door? I feel bad for him. Let's help him. His pain seems genuine, Jessica. Please help him. Come on, Alex. This guy's a jerk. And I tend to not want to help anyone who yells at me. Please, Jessica, Alex wouldn't have asked if he didn't think it was the right thing to do. Okay, you're right. I should help him regardless of his lack of social skills. Your actions were correct. You may proceed. Know that I am impressed by your performance thus far. Despite the fact you got the first 2 questions wrong, apparently. I'm very impressed. I'm not impressed by your last test, Damon. That wasn't fair. Young lady, you are hardly in a position to tell me what. I may have helped you out because Alex said to, but I really hate people who abuse someone else's good intentions. I don't want to hear any excuses. If you ever do that again, I'm going to leave you looking like a pile of shredded newspaper. You hear me? I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me. I feel much better now that I got that off my chest. Okay, let's go. Jess, your mood swings are more violent than a hurricane. What did you say? Nothing, my darling Jess. Oh, great. Now you're talking to me like that. You're talking like that boatman, too. Knock it off, will you? All right, then. Let's move along. I like that Kyle didn't ask who the boatman was because he doesn't need to know who anybody is. He just knows who everybody is. Royce never met the person, knows who she is. All right. 832. We don't have many more sections here. Ice pendant. We'll give that to Mia. Yeah, thunder and it does give some defense. Thunder and fire damage is decreased. Then I should probably give it to Kyle. Sorry, I thought it was going to be something that buffs ice, and I'm like, okay, why would you equip this on anyone else that isn't Mia? On. It cursor memory that I was on run, so that's why I ran, or failed to. Petri Gaze. My goodness. So, can we run and leave Kyle behind? Yep, bye Kyle. Fled from battle. Okay, so running from a fight will give you iframes, but winning a fight will not give you any. That seems not very fair. Starlight. We'll use Alex's limit break. So I think there's one more floor after this. Kyle is just gonna keep getting petrified. Oh, that was a lot weaker than I thought it was going to be. That limit break was pretty weak. There we go. Good job, Mia. Okay, I need to run and hold down. Spirit Bandana, run and hold down. That's good. Spirit Bandana is going to be... I believe for Nash then. Enhances magic, so he gets 5 more wisdom and 3 more defense. Good work. Oh, if you hold the run button while running against the wall, you don't actually hit the screen transition. No wonder I've been getting so messed up. What a feature. Why is that even a thing? I'm like running up against the wall and I'm like, why am I not going? But it's only on the walls on the right side? What kind of programming? Is that why when you press the switch, there's that bar that appears on the right side? There really must be something going on in the background there. We ran past all 3 of those. You'll never see that happen again. I used the wrong spell. I will say the paralysis sprite looks pretty... I mean, it's gruesome, but it looks good. It looks like the enemies take a lot of damage from getting hit when they're stunned. There's Mia's level. I don't even remember where I was at before. Okay, I was here. Okay, these are... Okay. Got it. Okay, just making sure I wasn't missing any items, just peeking at the guide down there. If you wish to proceed further, you must make a decision. In making your way through the spire, who was the least helpful? You. Get out of here, Damon, get lost. You must yield them to me as a prisoner. What the hell are you talking about? None of you are going to be your prisoner. None of us are going to be your prisoner, Damon. Either you surrender your weakest member or you shall all perish. Did I mention how much I hate your guts, old man? That is a real problem, Alex. How are we going to decide which one of us becomes Damon's prisoner? We can't decide because none of us was the least helpful. We made it this far by working together, Alex. That's true, but I don't think Damon cares, so what are we going to do, Alex? Let him have Kyle. He can't have Kyle. We can't let him have Kyle. Then who? Let him have Jessica? Definitely not Jessica. I guess we can't let him have Jessica either. Well, then who's going to be? Let him have Mia? Absolutely not Mia. I guess Mia's not a good choice either. Of course it's not. We'd never do anything like that to her. But who's left? Let him have Dash. Actually, yeah, I'm sorry. The fact you only get status inflicting moves with higher level ups and, like, we have to have actual boss fights. I mean, if I were to vote somebody off the late game party, it'd probably be Nash. But we need Nash. I won't give up Nash. Alex, the only one left is... I'll be Damon's prisoner. We can't let him have anyone. This is impossible. None of us were any less important than the others in getting this far. But if we don't pick someone, we can't go to the next floor. I don't care. Just as Mia said before, we all worked as a team to get here. None of us is any less important than the others. Well said, Alex. Well said indeed. If you were not aware of your importance as individuals and as a group, it would be impossible for you to overcome the many obstacles that lie ahead. You may proceed. Am I the only one who noticed how this old fart really enjoys messing with our heads? Yeah, and this old fart is really starting to tick me off. Please calm down, you two. All that matters now is that we can continue to the next floor, which I believe is the last one, and just in time. Is it just me, or is it unusually peaceful on this floor? I don't feel any nearby magic, but I think Kyle is wise to be suspicious. Maybe the monsters ran away because they heard we were kicking butt and taking names. Maybe Damon gave up the test because he knows we'll just pass them all. That would be nice and all, but I think we should stay alert until we reach the top. Yeah, what Mia said, Cat. Well, excuse me for thinking positive, Nash. Appreciate that there's no enemies on this floor. That's really always a good feeling. And yeah, this is the final puzzle. I recognize it. What's this, a big lump of clay? And what are we supposed to do with this exactly? You will sculpt the clay into an image of what you consider to be a priceless treasure. However, if your creation fails to impress me, you shan't be allowed to enter my private chamber. This lump's too big for us to sculpt it alone, so the 5 of us have to work together. Hey, what about me? Since we can't each make our own treasures, one of us will have to direct the others. I'm the resident brigand and treasure expert, so I think the choice is obvious. Unless someone has a problem with that, Jess. Yeah, I do. We all have to make this decision, Kyle. And you just may have us make something worthless anyway. Indeed he would. Whereas I live in Vane, the most beautiful city in the world. I'm overflowing with unsurpassed artistic sensibility. Back off, Ego Angelo. It's pretty good, actually. That actually fits in the spirit of a working designs one. The last thing I need you and Kyle to have is a narcissism duel. Mia, who do you think should decide what to make? Well, since we have no idea what will impress Damon, I believe we should take turns guiding our sculpting efforts. I knew Mia was the smartest of us all. Okay, Alex, who's going to be our first leader? Kyle sounds like a good option. Let's not pick Kyle for this one. Not Kyle, then who? What about Jessica? Maybe not Jessica. Oh yeah, who else did you have in mind? I think Mia. I don't think this is Mia Forte. I don't think we should pressure Mia into being the leader. Running out of choices, Alex, who are you going to pick? Nash can handle it. I think we should pass on Nash. Not Nash. Definitely not Nash. Then who's it going to be? I feel a little inadequate to lead. No, I'll be the leader. Well, perhaps I could try. Great, so what are you going... Of course. Leave it to me, Alex. Pay attention, Alex. I told you not to do it like that. Kyle, you suck. You used too much clay there, Jessica. They're not that big. Nash, you sure you don't want to take a break? Way to go, Mia. I do like Null's behavior towards Mia. It's pretty sweet. Anyway, it's just beautiful, Alex. It really looks like the goddess. Well, of course it does. You had me to fix all of your mistakes. That is indeed a beautiful treasure. You have passed the final test. Alex, I was trying to make a statue of Luna, but everyone else thinks it's the goddess. Oh well, I guess I should accept that as a compliment. I cannot interact with or talk with our little clay Luna. Or Idol Luna, as this game would now dub her. You needn't explain why you have come. Here is the book you seek. You got the Thieves' Guide. The Way of the Thieves. Would you please read us a few pages, Damon? Rule 1, always be careful. Rule 2, don't get caught. Rule 3, see Rules 1 and 2. What? How's reading that going to help anyone be a thief? Alex, you're the one who seeks to become a Dragon Master, are you not? Yes, I am. Yes, of course you are. You have the green eyes. I believe it will be in your best interest to read all the books in my spire. You must work diligently to absorb all the generations of knowledge amassed within them. I shall remove the magic seals to prevent them from being read by those who have not impressed me. It is an honor to be allowed into your library, Lord Damon. Thank you, Nash, which you have earned your access to these tomes. Besides, knowledge is meaningless if it is not shared with others, even if that knowledge is difficult to accept. You will learn this to be true, Alex, and you must prepare yourself for it. You should return this book to the Thieves' Guild quickly. Alex, your time is increasingly precious. How does he know all this stuff about us, Alex? The prophecies of Damon. The world shall shudder when magic meets metal, and many innocent people shall be injured and slain. Grindery. And the lush green planet shall be as a mirage of days past, when at last the fate of the world shall hang in the balance as it rests on the love of a young boy and girl. Though the power of dragons shall be lost, the hope of mankind shall be found within the shining blue star. Tiny angels with gossamer wings frolic around a shimmering spring. The prophecies of Damon, Dragon Master Dian set into motion the series of events that would decide the fate of our world. But that fate will rest in the hands of Dian's successor, a young man with the power of love on his side. The evil which infected the blue star now rears its misshapen head in our serene, peaceful world. This evil would delight in once again annihilating the children of Althena. The goddess has tried to destroy this great evil, but cannot. As long as humans hold darkness in their hearts, it will always survive. Wonder who that could be referencing. Maybe a future game might tell us. It has been said that the craft which carried Althena's children from the blue star to this world was a vast city. Althena's sword is a sacred blade entrusted to the Dragon Master by the hand of the goddess Althena. It is symbolic of the Dragon Master who stands as an ambassador for the people and fights to protect this world. Okay, this off-screen bookshelf I cannot read. Did I read this one? Yes, that one I did in fact read. The prophecies of Damon. A beast of towering steel crushes the land and leaves a trail of blood and terror in its wake. Yet the greatest terror of all still remains to be witnessed, as the people of this world will understand in the days which lie before them. A person with a kind heart can make the worst of mistakes with the best of intentions. But the same kindness is necessary to correct those mistakes. We're talking about Ghaleon? The prophecies of Damon. A pure heart shall be trapped in darkness, and a once abandoned persona shall shake its core. I think we are. I have lived for a very long time, but there is much in this world I have yet to fully understand. But you are the keeper of this world's knowledge. How much is there left for you to learn? Many things, child. So very many things, but especially about people. I finally isolated myself here because I found myself so very frustrated with human behavior. The end of one's adventure is also the beginning of the next. History becomes legend and dreams become reality. And that's everything. That's all the knowledge in the entire world. Took a lot less time to read than I thought. We're going to use the return spell to take us out to the entrance. We're going to go back to Reza, and we're going to save in Reza. We'll get our dragon wings back next time and watch a songstress get kidnapped next time. But let's go ahead and get to Reza first. Alright, so healed. And now, at 8:58 p.m., yeah, reasonable time to save. And I have this save here I'll be working with. We'll save this file just for the heck of it, in case something goes horrifically wrong with the other file. I don't think it will. But that's going to be it for today. So we are absolutely going to be taking at least one of the... We'll at least be able to go through one of the dragon caves next session. I don't think we'll be able to do more than... Actually, the blue dragon... We might. It's very possible. It depends on... Well, actually, I shouldn't underestimate the length of these dungeons, should I? But thanks, everybody, for stopping by. I appreciate everybody. I will see a lot of you shortly for movie night. But I appreciate the company, and everyone take care. I don't think it will be. If it's the movie I'm thinking about from when I was way, way younger, I'd like to see it again. I think maybe it is, but I'll double check it. See everyone soon!